What's that?
What's up?
What
Okay, let me
was
turn off the music.
What's that?
What's that? Okay. Hey, we're in the right spots this time again. Woo!
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, Nick.
No, this was.
Wait,
This was-
let me double
this
check.
was
Now
correct.
I gotta see
No.
who's
We're
right.
good. We're good. I did it.
I don't know,
did
Nick.
it.
I'm
Oh,
more
you did
inclined
it.
to believe Laiba.
Nope, I fixed it now.
Okay,
Hi,
it's
and
fixed.
welcome
Okay,
to
yeah,
the.
you did.
Hello, and welcome to the Voices of Atlas podcast. I am Amazing Kenjer. Anyone else?
I'm Victoria Organa.
Woo.
Woo!
I'm Mixed and Anxious, also known as Laiba Hazara.
Woo.
And I am Marvelous Johnny, also just known as Johnny.
Johnny. Woo.
Johnny!
Here's Johnny.
You can catch our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, YouTube, and you can join our Discord server where you can keep up with all the updates that we post when we go live, what events we're up to, such as watching things on Stream Lounge. I think we've been watching.
We
You
love
guys
our
have
friends
been
at Stream
watching-
Lunch. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, yeah,
Moon
Every
Knight.
Wednesday.
My boy.
which is great. So if
Best boy.
you're listening to this on a pre-recorded line, we are in the middle of watching Moon Knight. We'll probably talk about it today, honestly, because it's everyone's talking
topical.
about. Vic is like really into it, and it's.
I'm just so happy I have people to talk about Moon Knight with now.
My
Oh.
fiance like loves Oscar Isaac. And I think she
should.
followed you on Twitter, Vic, because I showed her.
Yeah!
I showed her your tweets.
I followed her back. because
Yeah.
She's a sweetie.
She is, and she's like, "Look, you guys have like the same energy about this whole situation."
I love that.
Really?
So
My God.
if you want to find it, you can find us on Twitter as well. Voices of Atlas. You can find us. I think we all have Twitter, right? I'm pretty active on there.
I
Vic
have
is
Twitter.
super
I'm
active on
not
there.
as active as I should be, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
like.
would-
I just
sufficient degree.
retweet.
I
just
like-
retweet.
I like
never
Twitter.
make my
Like
own
and
tweets.
retweet.
I love just
Yeah.
throwing my thoughts out there to anybody
Me
who's
too.
willing to
It's
listen.
my TikTok sounding board. Almost.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I gotta think about like for TikTok, I have to
Oh.
think about relevancy, right? But for Twitter, I can just throw
You can
whatever
say
I
whatever
want out
bullshit.
But
there.
if it gets
Yeah.
some engagement,
Yeah.
you're like, I could turn this into a video.
Yeah, and
Or it's like also kind of like a notepad for me. Like I'll just tweet some shit and be like, oh, what was I gonna say on TikTok?
let me look at my Twitter feed.
Exactly.
Look at my Twitter.
But yeah, let's move on. How's everyone's been? How's everyone's been today?
I'll go last.
Okay, well,
Mine's long.
I went to Disneyland the other day, so that was pretty
Yo.
cool.
We
that's
got the
a good-
pictures.
Yeah,
They're
you
beautiful.
did. We
Oh my God,
Laiba's
you look so
reaction.
in love.
shout out
What
to
is love?
shout outs to Sarah who helped us have a magical day that day. That was wonderful. Thanks, Sarah, if you hear this. We were in Disneyland, and then we had a park hopper. We were able to go to Avengers Campus, which was really cool.
Yeah.
We did not stay at campus. Apparently, Moon Knight was there, and so
Yeah.
was Mr. Knight. He was also made his debut yesterday.
Okay, now I'm hurt you didn't see him.
I know. But we were trying to catch the fireworks at Disneyland.
Fine.
So
I would have tackled him and stolen his suit.
yeah.
So
But it was a fun time. My feet.
Allegedly.
Yeah. My feet are gonna fall off. Like I made the terrible mistake of trying to break in new shoes
Oh,
at
no.
Disneyland because I bought specifically new shoes for Disney World that we're going to at the end of the month for our honeymoon.
at least you'll break them in for what's it?
For what?
At least you'll break them in by Disney World.
Oh yeah, that's
Also,
yeah.
he was at Disneyland, but holy fuck, he does not look good, Mr.
No,
Knight.
yeah, he has like a big head.
He has a very
He
big
has a
head.
huge head.
Very
yeah.
goofy.
Oh
It's
my
very goofy.
god, it is bad.
But yeah, it was such a blast. My feet are aching, but the shoes are broken in. It was so funny because I could feel the shoes breaking in because it started on my toes that hurt the most, and then it was in the arc of my foot, and then it was at the heel at the end of the day. So I was like, damn, the whole shoe just morphed to my
Whole
foot.
shoe just more.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
that's been my bin. So
I'll go next.
Okay.
As a little tangent off of you breaking in your shoes, I have a amazing ability of never being able to break into my shoes even after I've broken them in.
Oh, wow.
Blisters
Ugh.
100% of the time.
oh, that's awful.
What the fuck?
100% of the time. Yeah, no, that's a fun fact. My
That's
feet are
awful.
not going to be posted on the internet, but but you know, my bin has probably been the most quiet bin.
He just got back home. Were you? You were home in the last episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But got a little bit of light traveling coming up, but yeah, I don't know. It's so weird to be back, and I don't know. It's just odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
not much going on with my bit. I've been existing, and I've been doing art. I've been working
Oh,
on that
yeah.
Doctor Strange art contest.
Ooh, it looks
Oh,
so
man,
good.
yeah,
Hell yes,
I've
hell
done
yes.
3 different versions of Strange so
I
far.
love
There's
that.
2 more I need to do, and
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna put them together, but they all
Yeah.
line up.
I've already decided, like, if either of us win, I'm just gonna gaslight Marvel into be like, why did we have to win a contest to show up? Like, why did we have to win a contest for people of color to show
We
up to the
have to
stupid
work
premiere?
100 times as hard.
You
We
tell me
usually do,
I
but
had
let's
to
do.
compete with 1,000 other people just for a spot here? That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Marvel's not gonna hear the end of it ever.
No.
Laiba,
No.
how's your been?
It's really good.
Nah,
was
I'm
really
sure it
tired.
is.
It's good.
Shut up. I was really tired because I did the 48-hour filmmaking challenge.
It looks good.
You
over
gotta
the
tell us
weekend.
about that. How was
looked,
Yeah.
it was really
It
fun.
was a slasher
That's good.
film, right?
It was a slash. Yeah, we got a slasher, skateboard, and we got like a line of dialogue, which is "Send me an angel." And I
wow.
played the classic Final Girl.
Oh, no.
That was me.
But you gotta do your final girl Sona.
My Final Girl Sona. No, it was super fun, and then it looked really cool. I think from the pictures I showed you guys, that
Mhm.
one picture
Right.
with
One
the
picture
really,
looked dope.
right. It
The
had
red
like sick
lighting
lighting.
everywhere.
Yeah, sick red lighting.
Looked like a scene out of the
Um,
Batman and Daredevil.
Yeah, and we had to edit it like within that 48 hours.
How was it? Because you said you couldn't edit like at all. Like you couldn't do anything basically
You're not allowed
while
to
he was
see the
editing.
person editing, right?
Yeah. So how was that
we
like?
we haven't seen it, so
Oh, so you
I
just
don't know
you have no idea what it looks like.
So we're going into the premiere, I think the 24th of April, which is a Sunday. It's at a film festival, which is gonna be my first film festival ever, and like my movie is premiering at an actual movie theater, and it's really fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
that's
I
so
know,
cool.
and I'm
Damn,
so
son.
excited.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my bin, and also really busy bin because school's almost over.
I feel like you're the busiest out of
And-
all of us. You are
You got
constantly
this,
doing
Laiba.
something.
I
We
mean, I
believe
think
in
it's gonna be well deserved when I go visit Johnny next month, and I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I get to
It's
see
gonna be
Johnny.
dope.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab beaver
So-
tails and we can gaslight Nick together.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yes,
I'm for it.
Please don't do any of that.
I'm so down. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, that
We're
was my
making those
bin.
plans. Nice. My
does
bin
your
has
bin?
my bin's been paying
Oh,
ever since
God.
turning 24. So was it?
I'm gonna
Last
preface
week-
Johnny. Johnny, imagine Jesus is in the room. imagine God is watching.
Okay. Anyways, so last week I slept on a friend's couch.
Oh,
Next day I woke up.
uh-huh.
I felt fine. I walked
You gotta
like
bring your own pillow, man.
Yeah.
they have pillows. They usually give it to me, but like I slept on their couch and
You
I
have a
went
car
back.
pillow? You have a pillow you
No,
keep in the car?
I didn't take my car. I've been taking transit lately
Oh,
because
damn.
gas has been stupidly high in BC.
Stupid high. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I slept at a friend's house. I go to work. I was fine for like the first hour, and then out of nowhere, my back starts killing me. Like really fucking killing me.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, I have been in pain.
Right.
And my dad
How much
suggested
pain? Like the
Yeah.
normal amount?
no, like every single time I move, you'll see during the podcast today, if you're watching the
Oh,
video,
no.
that I will have micro facial expressions of pain just from moving.
Oh.
Yeah, but my dad had the wonderful idea of taking me to an acupuncture. And let me tell you, that was my first time, and it was interesting.
Was it
'Cause-
painful?
I felt the needles going in. It wasn't painful,
Interesting.
but the needles staying in your back for a good 30 minutes and not really being able to move around is not fun.
It's like Final Destination type shit.
Yeah,
Like, you're not
Oh my
about-
no.
And I could feel like a
God.
heat lamp over my back where the needles were. And
Ugh.
whenever you shifted, you could just feel them in you. Just
Did you okay, wait, like did
around.
you think it worked? Like did it work at all?
It felt a little bit better after, but I'm still currently in pain.
I don't know. I feel
Not
like
as much
acupuncture,
pain.
I don't know like the logistics of it, right? I just
There's
feel like
some
it's,
validity to
nerves.
it.
I guess so, but like
There's some validity to
every
it.
time I
I'll
think
say that
about
much.
something like that, it's like every body's different. Like literally every physical body is different. So it's like how can you I don't want to talk about this because I'm just gonna get canceled over acupuncture.
But yeah, I tried out
I just
acupuncture
don't
for
like
the
the
first
idea
time.
of putting in needles.
yeah,
for
that
fun.
just yeah.
No, not just needles in for fun. Needles on your back for fun.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
near
I
my
mean, any kind of
spine.
needles for fun. It
Ugh.
seems like a bad time.
Yeah, not a fan.
My dad took a picture. It looked
Oh
interesting.
my god, the weirdest. This on the topic of needles, the weirdest thing at Las Vegas, they have this thing where they like insert IV into you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the
a
thing.
consumer thing.
Yep.
You just go up to a bar and you put this IV in you, and they just pump it in you, and you can
You're
buy like
"Here's some
different.
saline."
Yeah, you can buy different. I don't know if it's like flavors or something. I do not want to look at it. I was like, you gotta be like a mad salesman, right, to work there. Be like, hey, let me stick this in you, as a
And let me
commodity.
pump this shit into you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just,
so you're less hangover in an
yeah.
hour.
I'm just like, no, I don't want to look at it. I didn't even want to talk to that person. That person would probably sell me 2 houses, and I wouldn't even know. Like, I'm not. I didn't want to look at it too deeply, but I remember walking in Vegas, and I was like, what the hell? Like, you could just stick a needle right here. I saw a guy doing it. He's just there, and he's just needle in his arm, chatting it up with the guy, and I'm like, this is weird.
I cannot.
This is like
As
some,
someone who has had an IV stuck in their arm before for like a good 2 weeks, it's not comfortable.
yeah,
It's so uncomfortable. I had
Yeah.
mine for like maybe 12 hours and I hated it.
Ugh.
Yeah, taking showers with those things ain't fun.
Oh
And
man.
moving your arm after a certain point,
I know.
Okay.
hated that.
Oh, that's been Johnny's weird.
Oh
bin.
no, I also got threatened with a hammer today at
Oh
work.
yeah, well, yeah, tell us
Oh.
about that. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that
What's
your
up
next
with
hate
that?
crime?
No, I just had to tell a guy to take his medication,
Yeah.
and then he comes at me with a hammer, so I had to talk
Oh
him
my
down.
God.
I'm not injured, as you can tell from like my chest up, but yeah,
Right.
work's been a riot. There was also drama on the Friday, but I'm not even gonna bother you guys with that one because of how long it is.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
Yeah, you have to tell me later.
Johnny's
I
got a wild
will.
life, honestly.
Johnny does. I don't like
Johnny-
Johnny. How do you deal with so many people all the time?
Yeah, Johnny, you got to leave that in Canada when you come to Los Angeles.
I
I'm not
haven't been outside in days.
lucky.
Yeah, you
That's
get-
God, I
work.
wish I had
You
that.
get.
I am technically a social housing worker, so
Yeah.
I get paid the good monies for it. And even then, I just recently found out I'm supposed to get paid extra for overnight shifts. And I
Yeah.
don't think I have been.
Yeah,
And I don't have health insurance.
Yeah, you should tell somebody. That sounds like a. That
Yeah.
sounds like
I
a
don't have
thing.
health insurance, but I'm supposed to get extra 12% per hour.
If we have
because of
any
that, but I don't think I'm
Canadian,
getting that.
if we have any Canadian lawyers, reach out.
I know a few,
and,
don't worry.
We'll figure something out for you. We'll
I
have
know
you
a
as a
few,
guest.
okay.
What's Canadian law?
I mean, I can
What's the
bring-
difference between
I can
Canadian
bring
law
it
and
on.
United States law?
My best friend's trying to become a lawyer.
There you go. Boom. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
that's been my bin.
Is all our bins filled? Is that
Yeah.
what we got? This is okay.
Yeah.
This is a random thing because like my fiance was like, "What are we gonna do after we get married?" And we're like, "Oh, we want to be a Disney family, right?"
Be
I told
cute.
you guys we want.
Oh, yes.
I want the name Castle Cruisers as like our little Disney family.
I love that.
But we were like talking about it a little more. I was like, "That's a nice Disney brand name, Castle Cruisers." To make like clothing and stuff.
Merch.
Exactly. yeah,
Trademark
so-
it and then make Disney buy it from you.
Yeah. Ugh, that's how I talk about Disney and their whole copyright thing. We had talked about it like on the car ride over there. It was a whole mess. It made me cry. I was like, nope, don't want to talk about it. Because like Disney, okay, I'm just gonna out Disney. Disney is known for taking people's ideas on Etsy and then just
Yeah.
selling it at the park, right?
Recently, there was a guy's full-on 3D model that from like.
Yes,
he was
that one's
selling-
Oh yeah, Tiki Drum.
actually, yeah, that
Yeah.
one's actually illegal. What Disney did.
Yeah. They didn't even
Um,
copy it. They just
took it. But no, most of the time, like especially with products, they'll like take the Disney merch people are making on Etsy and just put it like remake it in their parks. And it sucks because a lot of artists just can't do anything about it. Like it's like you only fight the social justice part of that where it's like Disney's a dick. It's like we all know Disney's a dick. Like that's kind of the point. But like because
And yet they own my soul.
yeah, but because like these commodities are made under like Disney purpose or like Disney like intellectual property, it's like can't really do anything, Like if they took someone to redraw my fan art and then they sold it, it's like I can't really like do anything about that. That's kind of because I was already messing in murky waters already. It's a sad life as a fan artist. But that's
On
everyone's
the bright
been.
side, Winnie the Pooh's now in the public domain.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
And I hear
sick.
Mickey Mouse will be soon, but we'll see.
We don't know.
Oh no, they Disney changes literally
Yeah.
changes the copyright laws
Just for their
for new
benefits, yeah.
extensions. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can, you know what, we can make a whole episode about that one day, but yeah.
But this episode, it's a good segue, huh? Is about
Yeah.
our ride or
set you up.
dies, our simps, our kins, everything that makes us up as people personified into characters that we see in TV and TV movies, comic books, whatever we want. That's
Video games, whatever.
video games, whatever. I think we all like relate to characters pretty
A lot.
heavily. The characters that I drew us as also is like probably those are like
Yeah,
what I
that's
identified
the
a lot
one
of
I put
episodes.
on the cover image.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've noticed that
Gonna
the last
add a
couple
certain character into mine then.
the last couple episodes have just been about us because we're just like, you know what, we've all been stressed out and we just kind of just want to chill and have good conversations, so we're just talking about things we like, and we like a lot of characters.
Also, for the record, the reason why I'm in pain is the reason why I've not put out our newest episode yet, people. I am
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry.
It's Johnny works real hard.
Johnny
He
does.
does.
If you think people work hard, Johnny works harder,
I mean, I get threatened with hammers, so.
and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fact on fact on fact.
Fact on fact on fact.
Fact on fact.
So who's to throw something to the wall right now? Say one person. Let's go.
Moon Knight.
Okay, Moon Knight.
Moon
Let's start
Knight.
with
Let's
Moon
just
Knight.
get straight
That's
into
probably
Moon
the most
Knight.
relevant. Yeah. I know
Moon Knight.
Vic's
I
got.
love Stephen Grant so much.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's a
god.
cutie.
He's
I am a Mark Spector boy, but yeah,
he's
no,
a
I love
goofy little
Steven.
nerd. He's just trying his best and studying his hieroglyphics and reading books and taking care of his fish. And he's just like, yeah, like I'd like a girlfriend. Like, I
would
don't know
never
how that
divorce
would
you.
work. Like, please. Oh my god, you're so. We're
What
married.
the-
Okay, yeah, I'm not
What-
letting you
what-
go.
Y'all kill kids? I don't know if I'm
Really
about
nice.
killing the kids. That's
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm all about the killing the kids.
that's kind of fucked up.
What?
Oh my god. But it's, oh man. No, it's just I've just been loving it, sipping over it. I don't even know. He's so precious.
Right.
Like, but not even in vandalized way. It's just like he's just wholesome.
Yeah.
Like he's just
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to make a living. He's like everyone's like giving him shit, be like, well, he doesn't immediately know how to fight when he gets to see him. Man wasn't just got fired from his gift shop
Yeah.
job. What do you think was gonna happen? Last
Going through it.
episode,
He is
He
like,
still
going
threw
he
a
didn't do,
hella
like,
good
any of the
punch.
fighting. Like,
Yeah. After like
But,
thinking about it a little bit, like Steven is pretty strong mental character. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like in the face of danger, he's like, I'd rather die than give up who I am right now. And like, what does that say about him? You know, like that's crazy. You have to
And-
admire that.
And he talks to Ethan. He's like, you know what? Like, let me get a grasp of what's going on. Let me talk to Ethan Hawke
Yeah.
a little bit. Like, I mean, he
Yeah.
already like weighed him with the scales. And
Yeah.
apparently, he was good enough not to kill immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? Like, you're not being phased by this. Like, you set up like all these precautions to take care of yourself and like going after the things that you like in the ways that you can. I'm like, bro.
I
yeah,
know.
Like, it's good.
Yeah. I know Laiba's a big fan of Oscar Isaac.
I mean,
Big fan.
The
I mean-
biggest fan.
I mean,
I am curious,
love
Laiba.
him.
Oscar
Wait.
Isaac with a beard or without a beard?
I don't know, cause I've seen him in so many looks that I love. I think the first time I saw or was introduced to Oscar Isaac was in Sucker Punch. I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's in
he's
Sucker
that.
Punch?
He's in Sucker Punch.
No, you're
That movie-
lying.
So
Really?
bad,
Yes.
but I forgot he was in it.
He is in
What?
Sucker Punch. Like,
Oh,
yes,
God.
his character is like the biggest asshole. He's like a horrible person. But
Yeah.
that was the first time I got introduced to him. I'm
Oh
like,
my god, you're
yeah.
right. He's the
Yeah.
lobotomist, right?
Yeah, he
Oh
has
my
like
God.
in the
I hate that
different
mustache
world,
though.
he has the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has that song at the credit scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
I listen to that all the time.
Oh my god,
But-
that's wild.
Yeah.
He's such a
See,
baby.
I loved him in that. And I don't know, just like every time I picture a beard, I picture like
Dune?
Duke Leto.
Oh.
Yeah, Duke Leto or him in Inside Llewellyn Davis. Oh my
Right.
god. Yeah.
Before Moon Knight, all I saw him as was either Poe Dameron or Apocalypse from X-Men.
I love Poe
Oh my
Wait,
Dameron.
he's
God.
in X-Men?
Yeah,
He
he's
plays
Apocalypse.
He
See,
plays
that's
Apocalypse.
random, right? Like this is
Man,
it's so wild,
no.
right?
I do
He's a blue
love
guy.
a good Poe.
No, yeah, Poe is
Oh.
my. I'm a sucker for like pilots, like
Loves
hotshot
good
pilots.
Space Latino.
Yeah, space Latino daddies are my favorite. I'm a big sucker.
Did you see his quote recently about people calling him daddy?
Yeah, yeah.
Daddy, sir.
Space
Have you
Latino
actually
daddy.
seen the video?
No.
Oh my god, it's so he like responds so wholesomely because I think it's like a
I
Korean video.
know.
And like he had a translator, and I don't know if he just feels awkward. He's like, "Oh, they call me dad. That's nice. Okay, yeah, that's okay."
Oh my god.
Like,
No, he
Okay.
knows. I didn't know he knows what he's doing. But
Yeah.
also in the Don't Say Gay stuff, there's that wonderful
Gay, gay,
clip
gay,
of him just I thought it was a joke at first. It's like, oh, Oscar Isaac in response to Disney. Gay, 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 gay.
Oh, but
And
that's
I
his
saw it, and I'm
literal
like-
response.
That was a direct quote.
yeah.
He did that. Oh.
And then he did that thing with I think it was the actress with Aunt May. Am I crazy?
Marissa Tomei.
Oh
Or was
my
that-
god, that video.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
He knows what he's doing,
Am I
bro.
missing something?
Have you not seen that video? The one
No.
Oh,
he
my
taught.
Wait,
They like
the
have.
Jessica Chastain movie too, with the arm like.
Oh
They
yeah,
play, like,
that's,
a married
that's the
couple or
TV
something?
show. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the TV show. Scenes from a
He knows what
Marriage.
he was doing.
Okay then.
There was also that scene in Dune. You know, I mean, there's been a lot of build up for Oscar Isaac. Obviously,
He's been like
he's
just
been going.
thriving for it.
What
All
is
I
it?
know is I love Moon Knight because yeah, he's my boy.
Yeah.
And I have his first ever premiere issue. So
Sick.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Moon Knight's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so good.
I know.
once
Okay,
again,
wait,
I'm
Vic's-
just happy I have people to talk to.
I know.
talk about
Vic,
him.
Vic has some opinions about me. You gotta get it off your chest.
Oh, yeah, do
yeah.
it.
You
Give us
gotta
the
tell us.
tea.
She had tea.
Come
You know,
on,
it's been
Vic.
stupid
Oh
for a
yeah,
while.
okay. So with Moon Knight,
Yeah.
if you've been hearing the god awful
bros.
nerdist and dude bro theories, it's one dude bro and the one nerdist article.
Oh
They
yeah.
copied the same language, right?
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
like, first of all, they said multiple personalities. That's
I said that in one of my videos, and I had to apologize for that because I already made the video. But I
like,
did.
you
Yeah.
learn and stuff, but
Yeah.
like the language was the same. Like obviously one of them copied the other or something. But man's doubled down on the theory that like, you know what? Moon Knight's alters are not actually alters, they're just multiple multiversal variants in one body.
In one
and it's
body.
just like
Such a stupid theory. I have a video in my drafts right now responding to it.
Yeah.
Everyone and their mother unanimously, most like 99% of Marvel fandom has agreed that using multiverse and variants is bad to erase DID
Right.
identities.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
It's one great way to undermine
am
mental
I
health.
still like why is all the Loki fans who said why is multiverse and variants being used to actually erase Loki's gender fluidity?
Right.
Okay, we get harassed for it, but like DID, we know that's bad.
Yeah.
Erasing DID is bad. Gender fluid, that's okay. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, and that's why I realized I was mad and getting my blood boiling because it's like the exact
that's a-
same thing.
Fair
Yeah.
reason.
That's the exact same thing, and yet, we're still being gaslit. Like, oh no, it's like this, it's like that. It's just like, at least like the GID, like in Moon Knight, like they have like fucking Egyptian people in their exec staff and
Yeah.
Egyptian like fucking directors
Yeah.
and psychologists and stuff on set and making sure that doesn't get like messed with too bad and like it's good enough, right?
Right.
And then you look at the Loki series again and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I think back in the
Double
Realize they didn't read
standards.
any comics. Like it's not even any of it. Like they just like I mean they changed stuff. They're changing a lot of stuff in Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's
think-
gonna be things that
It's not
change,
even
but
a
I'm just
lot,
like,
if I'm being honest.
Well, I think there's like a merit to like if you want to go in blind, I think that's okay. But like
Mhm.
if you're gonna like discredit if you're going to, it's dumb because like you didn't even need to know anything about Loki to begin with to not make that mistake. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you're going to confirm he's gender fluid, but then introduce ideas that erase that within the context of the storytelling, it's like you don't need to read a comic book to understand that's wrong.
They should have just said
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
at all. They should have just like, okay, no, they're just this guy and this thing, but no.
Yeah.
But at least Moon Knight didn't actually erase that, and they got some people.
Not
upset.
yet.
Not yet. We don't know.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like they actually we know he has DID, so at least we know that.
It better stay
We
that way.
do know that. But it's just
Um,
like, oh my god, the fucking Loki series and all this perpetual harm, because of that is like why we have those theories and why like fucking non-white cosplayers are getting told they're variants, and it's just like all this racism too, and I'm just like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah. I
Obviously,
remember that
they-
video when
Yeah.
someone's like, "Oh, now we can just all like now all these cosplayers are just variants." I was like, I don't know about that. That
That's
seems a little
not-
weird.
that's not how
They-
that
they're
works.
still the characters.
They're
Yeah.
only a variant if they call themselves a
Yeah,
variant.
variant.
Yeah.
What is it?
But yeah, Loki's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
I can
Loki- yeah.
stand them forever. So
Yeah.
I don't know, MCU's not my favorite portrayal, but like look at all these Lokis. Not
Was there
necessarily trying to kill each other.
Did you get into Loki because of the MCU, or was it just like a transition?
Like I was doing my rewatch at the beginning of 2021, right?
Mhm.
So like we watched WandaVision and I watched all the other ones, and then I realized I'm like, oh fucking love Loki.
Mhm.
Loki's great. Like like looking back reading the comics, okay, Ragnarok's not that like accurate, whatever.
No.
Sure.
Great movie though.
But then I was like, let me do my fucking 40-day countdown to the Loki series,
Right.
because I'm so excited for it. Let me read a whole bunch of comics and then get my heart broken.
I feel that. Yeah.
But if you want any good Loki content, just read the comics.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you? What about you, Laiba? Your favorite MCU? Stan, go.
Bucky.
Bucky.
Bucky Barnes.
Bucky Burns.
Is your
Um,
favorite appearance of Bucky? I'm curious.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
My favorite appearance.
Uh huh.
In the MCU.
Sure.
Or even comics if you want.
Whatever.
I haven't read any Bucky good Bucky comics.
I will give you one when you come here.
Okay.
United States of Captain America, always and forever.
I was like, yeah,
Mine-
he's in that.
He is in that. Yeah.
Would be
Actually, if you think
I
about it,
love-
Laiba is Ariel Akbayani because Ariel loves Bucky, which is so funny.
I love that. I think my favorite just has to be Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like Captain America Winter Soldier.
Hmm.
It's like a good amount of Bucky in that.
There's a good amount of Bucky, and he doesn't say anything, which is what I love.
I do love the
Strong
line of
silent
who the
type.
hell is Bucky?
I love men that don't speak.
I love it when they have the little masks on.
I like big tall men who cover
like
their
the ball
faces
in the
and don't
mouth as
speak.
well.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Oh man.
No, but I loved him in Captain America Winter Soldier just because like he says so much without saying anything at all.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
my favorite thing. Like that scene with him with Alexander Pierce in Alexander's like house where
Yeah.
he's sitting there in the dark and you just see his eyes lit up. I love that scene.
Oh man, it's so. I think my favorite is Civil War when he's like interacting with Sam. And it's just basically Civil War is just like who's Steve Rogers' best friend, you know? That's basically the whole movie. And my favorite
While
scene.
they're fighting with their coworkers.
Yeah. My favorite scene is that buggy scene where they're in the car, you know?
I mean, the one that's later referenced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, move up your seat, and he's like, no. And it's like that says so much about both of them. That says so much about their relationship. That says so much about like why they're even there.
Well,
Right?
during the fight with
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Bucky's like, you couldn't have done that earlier.
Yeah.
Bucky's like, I
My-
hate you.
My favorite one is when Steve kisses Sharon.
Oh, and they're just
and
like,
he, like
And they're
looks back in
like,
the car and he's like,
yeah.
yeah.
first off, that's weird, okay? Like,
It's
Steve
only
kissing
weird because of
Sharon.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real weird, everybody. We know that, but we're talking about Bucky and Sam right now.
They're being bros. They're being bros. Supportive of the bro.
Just two dudes.
What about
Nothing
you,
more.
Johnny? Your favorite MCU stan?
My favorite MCU,
Yeah,
Shang-Chi.
that's a good one.
How can
Yeah.
it not be Shang-Chi?
Respectable.
Right. Always.
See.
Always a
Simu.
feather.
Daddy issues, mommy issues,
Boy.
sibling issues.
Simu's been in his hot boy era. He's gonna come
He
out.
He's about to be in the
has.
Barbie movie. I'm about to buy his Barbie whenever that comes out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
man,
buy
you're
his
bad.
Barbie.
I totally
I
would.
wish
I
you're bad.
collect Barbies. I need him.
I need
There you
Barbies.
go.
We need to see me Barbie. Come on,
See me
Mattel.
Barbie.
Nick, are you gonna buy a Simu Barbie?
Yeah, dude, I'll do it. Whatever.
If not two,
Hey,
I
man.
have all the Twilight ones.
You gotta support
and I
our-
also have Canadian hero Tessa Virtue.
You gotta support our
Olympic
Asian people, you
figure
know?
skater.
There you go. See? Yeah,
Um,
no. Y'all heard it here, folks. Johnny will buy a Simu Lu Barbie.
There you go. Boom. You heard it here first. Voice of Alice
There you go.
podcast. What you're not going to hear first is obviously my favorite is Robbie Reyes forever and always. Arguable if he's in the MCU. I don't really care if
in
he's
the
not.
No. Remember what?
Oh
Gabriel
yeah,
Luna
Gabriel
said to us?
Luna did
We're
tell
in
me
the
himself,
MCU.
right? We are
Come on.
canon
In the MCU.
forever. Yeah, I
He's in
can't
the
go
MCU.
against
have video evidence.
Where
good
in the
old
MCU?
Gabe.
We have
Um,
video evidence.
We do have
of
video
Gabe
evidence. It
saying
exists.
that.
It's still pinned
See?
on my TikTok.
Yeah.
By the way, do you guys
Fun
have?
fact, that video,
Uh-huh.
the one that's on your TikTok, Nick,
Uh-huh.
that was the same day I got interviewed for that article.
Oh, sick, man.
Hey.
What a
I
wild time.
ran home so I could
Ah.
make it to the meeting.
Damn, Gabe, you really set the
Oh,
bar
Gabe.
high for everybody. No, I just like Robbie to me has always been like when I first read it. This was like before I really cared too much about like representation or like seeing myself anywhere. I was like that edgy fucking college kid, you know, that I was that cringy devil's advocate kid. Do you know what I mean?
Stop.
My God,
Well,
I
is
have
it
a
that really
couple of
that
those.
deep?
Yeah, it's a really
Well,
I was that
I don't
guy.
get too affected emotionally by movies.
I'll tell you, like I was that guy. I was a toxic fan, and then my dad died, and then everything changed.
You and me, Nick.
No,
except
I'm not.
For the dead dad part.
I've never
I
said
think
that
for
out
me, it
loud.
was my dead grandma part.
But it was like I knew Robbie was like a significantly important character, and then it's just like, well, it's because like when I lost my dad, and on top of like the whole pandemic thing, it's like I just felt like I lost a part of my identity, you know, and I think like without the reassurance of him around, I was like, well, where else do I see myself if I can't see it in my dad? And I started like those things started to like pop up to me and like how important those were. And like Robbie for me is that realization that like it's always been important, right? Because he's been my favorite character even before I thought about all that and being hypercritical about those things. Because like he is a Latino kid living in Los Angeles, and it's like that's me right there. That's me,
That's
dude.
me.
That's me. He has a little brother. That's me. I don't have a hell charger, but you know, like it's,
Not yet.
It was one of those. It's so. I just like to see myself like in Robbie as much as I can, and it's like in Agents of Shield, he's a very like edgelord kind of kid, you know. Like literally everything he says is out of like an Edgar Allan Poe poem. He's like,
I'm not gonna
"You
lie,
don't know
Nick.
the demons I deal with every day," you know. Like he says that shit like all the time. Like,
Nick, can you tell me this is true? Because like after rewatching it recently, does Gabriel Luna's version of Robbie Reyes kind of play into Latino stereotypes?
it does.
though?
No, the original story does. Like his story, all of their story, like his story, his reinterpretation of the story, it does. It's a bad, like, I have to admit that it is a bad stereotype, right? Because like he is a Latino kid living in Los Angeles that was involved with like moving of drugs, that was involved with street racing, and it's like, okay, what kind of picture does that paint out of who Robbie is as a character? Because it's like, oh, he's just being a criminal, right?
A bad boy.
He's a bad boy, right? And it's like, okay, well,
Baddie.
that's classic Latino kid living in downtown LA. Like, of course he's a criminal, right? Like that's like the personification it is. And it's like when you think about his story long term, right? It's like, yeah, the origin story in a vacuum is terrible. Like it's not good in that. But like after
There's
reading,
like a deeper level to it.
there is, yeah. It's like it's kind of a reclaiming of the like Latino culture in Los Angeles because there is trouble that exists in downtown LA. There is those like obviously it's a very exaggerated story, but there are kids who are condemned for small crimes or something like that just because you know they're falling into this preconceived mindset. And it does like suck, but like after reading Comunidades, which is the Marvel Voices comic, it's like Robbie in the comics is not very like is not the same way of being like, yeah, you know, like, oh, like how he isn't Agents of Shield. Again, like every time someone says anything, you know, like someone be like, "Oh, this coffee's hot," and it's like, "I'll show you what hot looks like," and then, you know, like he'll just burst into flames.
He also
or something.
ends like most of his sentences with like "este."
Yeah. So it's a little,
Really?
it's a little
He
too
does.
much. But it's honestly, that's just like kind of like how people talk around, how people are. You think it's kind of a characterization. I think it's cringy to see on TV, honestly, like in the show. It's like, you're not gonna talk like that to someone who doesn't talk like that to you. That's just the reality of it. It's like a code switch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I definitely talk more white to people when I'm with people. You know, like I talk more in a different manner. But going back to the thing, it's like his character like understands that people see him as like a bad person. That's the whole like kind of personification of being the Ghost Rider. It's like in Comunidades, they had this like his story was basically like there were these radicalists who were trying to push immigrants out of the United States. So he throws them in a train, turns the train into like a hell vehicle. So everything's on fire, right? And he's like, "Oh, so like you want to call us demons? So I'll show you what a demon looks like." And just basically tortures these guys on the train, you know?
I'm fine with honestly.
So it's like kind of feeding. It's like, I know you guys think that we're terrible. Like you probably think our stereotype is
Like the
terrible.
reclaiming of it. and
Yeah.
stuff, too. It's like
But Robbie is a good person. Like he's probably,
it's troubled.
yeah, he's troubled. He's a troubled kid, right? But he does good work. He knows his power is evil. Like technically his power is rooted in evil. But he's part of the Avengers. He does good. He's like a freelance Ghost Rider because he doesn't have like a master to serve.
Not just the Ghost Rider, the All Rider.
The All Rider, right? The All Rider. But it is taking that idea of demonizing that stereotype, and he's like, but I'm still a good person, and I'll choose to be a good person, and that's always been my thing because it's like I've never been Latino enough, and even people in my own community are like, you'll never be Latino enough, you'll never be Asian enough, right? And it's like, well, you'll never see me as good. So I'm just going to embrace and call myself Latino and Asian because I know you hate it. And that's who I am. Like you will always believe that, but I know who I am forever, you know?
It's the and instead of I'm half this.
Yeah.
I'm full of both.
I'm full
but
of
hearing
both.
oh man, hearing you talk about Robbie that way, like that's really why I fell in love and I love Loki so much. It's like it's such similar things, but also like yeah, he's not seen as a good person. Like in Agent of Asgard, which is the best, by the way. He's trying to do good, be better, but like everyone always sees them as just like you destroy worlds, you're awful, you're inherently evil, you're at all these things, and you're like, how? Like just initially just othering.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you're not like. Why would we even trust you a little bit? Like. No, but then like also like seeing and exploring like my gender and stuff by like reading Loki through these comics and stuff. It's just like, yeah, sure, maybe no clear cut line, cool.
Right.
Like, but like, and it's just that's why I get so passionate about like the Loki and the gender fluid stuff because it's just like it's like taking Robbie like his Latino-ness away from him. Like
yeah.
That it would like you feel like you're missing like a big piece.
Yeah.
So like, and if it's like helped me, and I've had so many conversations where like Loki's just been like this guide and this they're very much like a queer icon because yeah, they're queer, yeah, they're like gender fluid, like
right.
So many people like you don't get as many of these characters, and it's just like.
Right.
But also that's why at least we have the comics and Loki is coming back. The Agent of Asgard Loki's actually coming back in Thor 750. Woo! And it's
Loki is amazing right now in that main Thor series, by the way, by Donny Cates.
Yeah.
But cool. The Thor 750. Oh, seeing some of the art previewed. Oh my god.
Want me to grab you some copies?
Who's a character everyone didn't think they would like love, like absolutely just connect with like immediately? Or maybe you just like hated this person, like you hated this character, and then like you just grew to love them.
Shang-Chi.
You really hated Shang-Chi?
Again, the stereotypes were
that was pretty bad. Yeah,
him.
you're right. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. All right, you got me.
I swore off the character. I discounted the movie until I saw way more of it, and now look at me.
Laiba, do you have an answer?
My entire personality.
Just be like an out of pocket
Come back to me.
one. Okay.
Pocket.
Come back to me.
What
I'm
about
still
you, Vic?
deciding.
Who else?
I really didn't think I'd like Venom and Eddie.
Oh yeah, that's a surprise. That was a surprise for a lot of people.
Didn't watch the first one in theaters, and then we were
Right.
watching the second one for it. So like, I only watched like the first movie the day before we did that episode.
And you're in love with Venom.
And there's just something so like charming, but also very relatable, especially in like Eddie's depression and like self-blame, but also self-sabotage.
Yeah.
But also like there's like comedy throughout, and like actually like finding someone, like having this like connection, bond, relationship. Like yeah, sure, it's with Venom, but like they get to a part of like compromise and like whatever, and it's just like you see his healing, where it's not like, oh, I'm gonna be upset because I was a pretentious d-bag and used my fiance's like snooping email and get her fired and whatever. And it's just like, what?
Right.
But he's, I don't know, it's just something charming about it, and lovable. And I have this little standee of
Oh,
Them
cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
and like, I don't know, it's like a kind of like a found family in a way, because like Eddie doesn't
Yeah.
really have anybody else.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, the character for me that was like a big surprise that I and it's like a joke, and like I didn't realize it until like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It is
Joey?
it's Joey Wheeler
Yeah.
from Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know what it was. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, right? But like after playing Yu-Gi-Oh for so long, you know, you looked at Yugi, who was the main protagonist, and you're like, yeah, I want to be that guy. I want to be good at Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And that's just not true. And like after rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh, I was like, oh, I'm just Joey in life, right? Just like always going about it, always just going about life, having a good time, and just kind of just getting lucky constantly. Like that's his character all the time. That's how he wins most of his duels. And like him as a character is like a ridiculous caricature of just like a New York kid. Like he has the thick Brooklyn accent. It's what I named New York Nicky
Where's
after.
New York
'cause-
Nicky right
oh
now?
man,
Nick?
dude.
Bring him
New
out.
York
Let him
Hey,
out.
dude, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my friends, I would be like, hey, I'm dueling it. I'm dueling it.
My friend Keenan would pull the same shit when we're dueling.
Yeah, it's funny. It's fun. He's such a
The linear.
he is such a a lovable character too. It's just like he's so pure, and it's like there's all these mystical. He's like almost borderline himbo, because like there's all this mystical, magical stuff going around, right? And he's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for a good time, and my friends are here, so I'm gonna be here. And he doesn't understand the whole concept of like the shadow game and like the magic, but he's like, if Yugi's here, then I'm here with him, even though his life's in danger.
He's very much just, I'm here at the door.
I'm here to duel, and
Like,
all the antagonists are like, yeah, if you lose this, you're gonna die, and he's like, okay, well, let's find
Just
out then.
bring it.
I feel
he's-
like as I get older, those kind of like really not like it's those like kind of himbo, but like also just like here for a good time.
Here for a
like
good time.
I'm supportive and positive, like wholesome people. Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get through it. I'm just like you
Right.
guys,
You
relatable.
guys are really, really there for. Marshall was the same for Radiant Black. When I first read Marshall, I was like, I
Absolute
hate
himbo.
Marshall. I did not like Marshall for like the first 4 or 5 issues, and then he became Radiant Black, and it's like, oh, now you gotta play, kid. Like you can't just talk your talk. You gotta walk your walk now. And he does a good job, not just like as Radiant Black, but also just like as a good friend. And it's like, oh, he wasn't just there to tag along. He was there because he's a good person, not because he wanted to be friends with like a famous superhero, not because like he wanted like not because he wanted to be like, oh, look at me, like look, like I'm associated with Radiant Black. He really cared about like Nathan and their friendship, and it was so significant, and like that built his character in my eyes as like, I love that. Like he's my favorite character now. Going from like I hate that guy to like, yeah, this guy's my jam now. This guy's my favorite. I'll ride or die for this kid. Laiba, did you come up with your answer of your surprise?
I have 3.
You went from 0 to 3.
Yeah, I went from 0 to 3. I all from the MCU, shockingly.
Hey.
And I have one from DC.
Okay.
But
Go with the two MCUs.
okay, the 3 from the MCU are one's Frank Castle.
Right.
Okay,
Another
saw that
one-
coming.
Another one is Wanda Maximoff.
Okay.
And the other one is Vision.
Ah.
Just cause with Frank Castle, still not haven't started the Punisher yet, but when you first get introduced to him in Daredevil season 2, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
But he's the bad guy. He's the
Yeah.
bad guy, and you see him walk in that hospital shooting up people, and you're like, I don't like this guy. I can't
Did that
like
awaken
this guy.
something in you?
He's the enemy. But then I saw those boots, and I was like, damn.
What is it?
The boot.
It's the I can fix him energy, right?
It's the I can fix him energy. Comes back. And then my other one is Wanda, just because she was the villain in Age of Ultron. And then I just didn't understand her at first. I was like, what are you doing here, kid? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, come on. This
Yeah.
is not your fight. Don't get involved. But then she gets involved. But then now I like her. Now I
Right.
love her.
WandaVision breaks me so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Oh my god, shattered. Just broken.
Every time, yeah.
And same thing with Vision. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, you're dead. You don't need.
Why do I
You
care
need
so
more.
much more about you right now?
Yeah.
I've always liked Vision.
I've
always
liked
wanted-
Vision, but like it's not somebody like a character like oh Vision died, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
like seeing him flirt with Wanda during Civil War was very cute. It's like, I've never actually ever eaten anything before,
Wait,
like
you said
that
you had a-
little
Cute.
moment.
You said you had a DC one.
Oh yeah, who's
I
your DC
did.
one?
Oh, here's a DC one.
I swear
my
if you say
DC
Batman.
one- It is Batman.
Yeah, it's not that coming. The moment you said Boots
Is it
with
Pattinson
Punisher,
Batman? Because like I
Pattinson
get it.
Batman.
It was I was really iffy with Pattinson's Batman.
Oh, okay.
Just because I don't know, it was just I had lost all hope with Ben Affleck's Batman.
Uh-huh.
I was like, hope gone.
Gone.
Not a thing. But then I was really iffy on the release of The Batman with Rob.
Right.
And I was just like, is it just my Twihard heart
This is just
talking to
Rob
me?
or-
There's
That's
nothing
just
wrong
like,
with that.
Rob,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Rob.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. What is it? What's Gabriel
The
Luna
Moon?
in?
Oh,
No. The
Last
Last
of
of
Us?
Us. I'm gonna
The
watch
TV
that
show?
with my
Sounds-
whole heart, just because he's
Do
in it. Just because he's
Do
in
it.
it.
Actually
That's
I
me with
saw
the
that-
Barbie
watched that
movie.
really bad Pedro Pascal movie, but
The
I have to
Bubble?
watch. We should watch that.
Oh
We
my
should do that
god,
man,
we
wait.
should.
We should watch it.
and just clown
Yeah,
on
okay.
it.
yeah.
who wants to do an
okay.
after show for tonight?
I
That's
can't
a good
tonight,
idea.
but yeah,
Not
we'll do
tonight,
it. We'll do
but,
it.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
Bat-
that
yeah.
sounds like
Oh
a
my
good time,
God.
actually.
He's such like a hyper fixated sad boy, and I find that relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he surprises me every time. Every time he gets a new role, I'm like, he can't do that. It's not possible. And then he with the priest in Devil All the Time, I was like, he can't do that. It's not possible. And then he did it. And then with Batman, I'm like, he can't do that. It's not possible. He can't play.
Which
Bruce
thing?
Wayne.
Have y'all
Remember
seen
Me
The
is
Lighthouse?
also really good.
No.
That's
No,
not
I have to
really
watch
good.
it.
It's
It's on my list.
freaky, and I love it.
Yeah. Man.
Sticking on Robert Pattinson, Edward Cullen has
Edward.
been my favorite.
Oh yeah.
forever.
What's what's the longest one for everybody? Everyone's got the one, that's just been there forever.
Edward Cullen.
Edward Cullen's for Vic. All right, what about
Oh.
you, Johnny?
Dick Grayson, Nightwing.
Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Okay.
Nightwing is my favorite DC superhero ever.
Right.
And sometimes he is my absolute favorite superhero character, comic book, whatever, period, ever.
Ah, okay.
He
So
really is.
Nightwing has been my boy for so many years. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Mine's is Wes from Power Rangers Time Force. That one's my
Ooh.
ride or die. That one's personally, Time Force is a very special season to me because it was the first time, I don't know if anyone has this. I feel like I'm just dumb
Oh.
in the way that I'm going to say this, but it's it was my first, I'm actually a person watching this show kind of moment. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I've had those moments.
You know, it's
For
like
me,
I-
that was Jungle Fury.
It's I understand what's going on now, kind of You know, like this isn't just like a kid show. Like this isn't just like kids like TV garbage. This is like an
This is
actual
real
story
life.
going. It's real life, you know?
I'm comprehending.
Yeah, I was like, I'm comprehending actual plot elements in Time Force, you know, like I was understanding like all those things. It's like that moment of awakening, you know? Have you guys ever seen that
Just
TikTok
like-
video? Yeah. You guys ever see that TikTok video where like it's just a baby existing and then he just realizes he's like a person?
like-
He's like, wait, hold up, wait, I'm living. There's a-
I still do that. I'm
Yeah.
just like, how am I real?
Am I
I
real
was
right
like,
now?
like
when I
has
was-
anyone ever looked at themselves and just like, how does my body function? Like you look at yourself and then
There
you
he
like you're
goes, yeah.
imagining the
I don't know.
muscle,
I don't want to talk
the
about this because then I
bone.
start thinking about
I
the
had, oh my
distance.
god, I had that when I was driving today. I was like on the phone with my friend, and then I like hit a stoplight, and I'm like,
What
Am
is
I
life right
real?
now?
What's existence?
Exactly, yeah. But like I just remember like my earliest memory of like understanding media was Time Force. But also it was like the first, like I had watched it with my mom, and my mom really loves that season, and she'll only watch that season. I never understood why until like I got older, and it's because it's written really well for a kids show.
I've not seen Time Force in so long.
Essentially the plot is that there's the Power Rangers are in the future, right? The Pink Ranger's engaged to the Red Ranger. The Red Ranger dies. And the villain escapes to the past. So then the team has to go to the past to get the villain, and they find another character who looks exactly like the Red Ranger.
Nice.
Because they find out that he's like his great grandpa or whatever.
oh my
Right?
God.
And the morpher is DNA locked. So only
If only genetics.
only
worked like
genetics
that.
can activate the morpher. So they give it to him, but he's like a complete opposite of the other Red Ranger. Because the other one was like a strong leader, like everything I say is correct, everything I do is correct. Wes is like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys need me, I'm here. You know? He was like a spoiled rich kid who left his fortune, and he's like, I just didn't want to be with my dad's fortune anymore because he was a dick, like kind of energy, right? But it goes so much deeper into that, and like all the characters develop really well. And Wes is like, yeah, he leaves his dad's fortune because his dad's a dick, but everyone kind of tests him. And it's like, you had everything. Like, why did you leave? And it's like, well, because I just didn't like my father. But there's like elements of privilege that all the other characters have. It's like, if I were you, I would have never left. It's like, because you left because you have the right to, because you had the choice to. All of us, we didn't. Like, we ended up at the academy because that was the only option we had. So everyone's like, the whole team as a dynamic is interesting. And then at the very end, he is a good leader. He's like, I got a plan, guys. And he puts everybody in the time machine and sends them to the future, where they find out that Wes stayed in the past to like fight the robot army by himself because he knew that if they stayed, they would die. It was like, it's like big character development moment. And it's just like, damn, that guy really died for his team. Like, he became the best Red Ranger.
That sounds like my
ever.
favorite Power Ranger as well.
Yeah,
in
no,
terms of daddy issues.
Oh man, there was daddy issues. There's like his best frenemy, who's also a Red Ranger. It's fucking wild, okay? And it's like, this is a kid's show written in like the early 2000s, and I'm like, this is so. Wes has always been my favorite. Wes, I will ride or die. Anyone who
Put
says
you into that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
anyone
For me,
who
that's
says,
RJ from Jungle Fury. Funny enough.
There's
That's
also
your ride
what's
or die,
his-
Nick?
Yeah, man, he's ride or die. He's been my
Nice.
longest. Like every time I think about the best Red Ranger, it's like Wes, dude. Like no one beats Wes. Anybody who squares up with Wes, doesn't matter. He's gonna win. Okay, he took on a whole robot army, died, but he still won. All right, he still won. I'll ride or die for Wes. Okay, let's
Ride
so
or
we
die
got
for you
our
guys.
longest, our most unpredictable. Let's do a disappointment. Who did you guys think you would simp for, or like just be attached to, and then was like, damn it,
Icarus.
Icarus? Oh yeah, that was a bad one.
I remember asking people like, "Oh, hey, like, which Eternal do you think you're gonna like love the most?" And this is like because like I saw the movie like a few days earlier than most people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just asking people this. I'm just like, people kept saying Icarus. I'm like, y'all are gonna be so disappointed. It's
Oh,
gonna be fucking
no.
hilarious.
I know that's what Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, you texted me that. You're like, oh, you're gonna hate Icarus.
Oh no.
I don't think I spoiled it for you.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay,
You just said I'm
okay.
gonna hate Icarus.
Okay. Who's someone I thought I'd like but then hate?
It's kind of hard. They make a lot of characters try to be like really likable these days.
Yeah, you know what? Like, okay, so
Yeah,
I
that's the
thought I would
issue.
like Bucky more than I do. I
Ah,
don't not like Bucky.
Right.
I support Bucky, but like you'd think I would,
Right.
but I
Right.
just don't. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
I
there's
have my
something that like
answer.
I'm like I just can't quite relate to
Yeah.
in a way that I could be like in the next level. Like I'm like Laiba, you love like the Winter Soldier, but like I'm just like he has good moments. He's so brooding and everything in it. Like he does a really good job, and I'm just like, huh. Like I really thought
You really thought, yeah.
have more.
You know, that energy, like, yeah, I'm gonna love. I really thought I was gonna like love Peter Quill. I really thought like
Oh yeah.
I was
I
gonna vibe
kind of do.
with Peter Quill.
I'm sorry, everyone. I am one of the few who actually
Yeah, like,
likes Peter
there's-
Quill as a
I
character.
don't like him.
Okay, that was a surprising one for me that I did like Peter Quill a lot. At least
just
after
daddy
the first
issues.
one. Not even like because of the daddy issues. It's just like he's just I don't know. Like
He's very human, which is why I like him. Cause like
he's super
everyone keeps,
flawed.
yeah, like everyone keeps hating him for like his choice in Infinity War for bashing Thanos over the head. But let's consider the factors for a moment where he has those parental issues. He's been shown to lash out and all that. And as someone who has been, you know, very emotionally driven in most of their life, like I related to that moment so hard where I'm like,
Mhm.
you know what? Under that exact same circumstance, I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah, like it's like the thing is like, can you blame him? It's like yeah, like the whole like, but he doesn't know, like especially like he wasn't really as in on the plan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also,
my
like
knowledge.
they did have the choice to just go back to Earth, but it was
did.
it was really like Stark's hubris that was like, no, we'll just end it here.
Yeah.
Because he thought he could do it without Steve. He thought he could do it without the rest of the Avengers, and that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that I think that speaks more to like
Fucking
on
Tony
Stark.
Stark.
Yeah. Which like I think Quill was just the catalyst of like everything that happened. I think
Yeah.
what it is about Quill is that like in space and him being the only human that acts that way, like it's enjoyable because like
Mhm.
he's the only Terran in space, you know, it's like, oh, he's like this quirky teenage boy energy, right?
Like he's got yeah, he just doesn't grow up though.
Yeah. And I think what it is like there's when he says like dumb things, like there's nobody to correct him. So it's like
Yeah.
you're constantly living in like him just saying incorrect things.
He's getting validated for stupid things.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just
Which is
like,
a
"Oh,
great feeling
that's-
sometimes.
That's fun because we're in the context of like being in space, right?
Mhm.
But I think it was like when he was on Earth and in the Avengers, I was like, that kind of just falls apart a little bit, you know? It's like you're not
His
as fun.
world kind of breaks too. Though.
Yeah.
Because it's like he hasn't been here in 20 years.
Yeah.
Like,
They give him this like idea of like lovable idiot to just like actually an idiot, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
They try to paint him as a himbo, but he's
he's not successful. He's
a
just actually
douche.
just dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
though I did cry over Yondu. I
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
Yondu.
love Yondu.
Yano was a little
That's,
surprised to me. Yeah, that was like, oh man, that why is it
After
hitting
Guardians
so
1,
hard?
you're like, huh? And then like
Like, have you
Guardians
seen-
2, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cry over you, Yondu, every single time.
It's
because,
the
like,
most memorable quote. That guy might be your dad, or what do you say? That guy might
He
be
might
your
have been your father, but he wasn't your, daddy,
Yeah,
boy.
man. Every time.
Like, have you rewatched Guardians 2 at all?
The
ever
last
since
time
your-
I did like a full MCU rewatch was like a year ago when I had COVID. So, and I think we skipped one. No, we skipped two. We skipped volume 2.
Okay,
William,
we're
she's
gonna need to
actually
rewatch
really
Guardians 2 on
good.
Stream Lounge.
Okay.
I stand by the fact that Guardians 2 is better than Guardians 1.
I don't
I
know.
like one better than
Yeah,
two. To be
there's
this-
honest.
I love
I
two.
usually skip. I usually skip two. Just
I
being-
think they're
I
both in my
love
like top 10, maybe top 7. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're really high up there for me.
Yeah.
Also Nebula. Just a shout out
Yes,
to Nebula.
love Nebula.
Oh
True,
my
true.
god, like just the sister relationships and like everything that's going on and like her growth from like Guardians 1 to like
Endgame.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah. She's
Oh
oh
my
yeah.
Oh yeah.
If Endgame's good for anything, it's Nebula.
It is Nebula, yeah.
Yeah.
I shout outs to Taika because like I think what makes those movies like so great is not because like you can like rewatch them and like re-enjoy them. It's like it's an experience watching them the first time.
Sorry, Taika?
Yeah, Taika Waititi. Didn't he direct? No, he didn't. He
James
didn't.
Gunn.
James Gunn.
James
James
Gunn.
Gunn.
James Gunn.
Uh,
There you
still
go.
shout outs to
Gunn.
Taika. I've been trying
Just
to.
shout out to Taika in
Hey,
general.
Taika makes fun
Fucking love you,
movies. I'm
Taika.
excited for Love and Thunder, but also
Yeah.
James Gunn.
James
Can we all
Gunn.
please watch Jojo Rabbit one day, please, on Stream Lounge?
I'm down.
Please.
Why? Dude, that's so sad.
It's my
sad.
favorite movie ever.
What is it? Oh my god, I've been watching. Our Flag Means Death,
Yes.
and Taika's so good in that show.
Gay pirate
Man.
Taika.
I just watched the episode because like I've been closing every night, and my fiance opens the next morning, so we usually get like one episode a night. We just saw the episode where they go onto the party, like they go to the
Nick.
party.
Laiba doesn't want to hear spoilers.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
Huh?
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Okay.
I told Nick to stop.
I'm
because
sorry. I didn't know. I
you're-
didn't know you were.
spoilers.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were watching it. It's.
I've yet to watch, so
Did you guys know it's like a true
episode
story?
4 or
Yes.
5.
I didn't know
we
that.
established this like
Is
a
it?
week or two
Really?
ago.
Yeah, it's a true
Yeah.
story.
Oh wait, actually no, I saw a meme where it's just like, oh, like here's a whole bunch of historical stuff. I'm doing historical fan fiction.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay. And, like, I saw it because
I
what
mean,
is it?
pirates are pretty gay.
Yeah.
I mean, being a pirate for a certain period
It's
of time
inherently
was
just gay. Like it's inherently
pretty
just
gay.
queer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the show's so good.
Jim,
I'm gonna have to
I-
watch it.
Jim is on my kin. I don't know if you have anybody that you love or stan or kin on Our Flag Means Death, but mine is Jim.
Oh, Jim is great. Yeah, I love
I
Jim.
love them
Yeah.
so much because they're also
Jim's
played
amazing.
by a non-binary
character.
actor,
Yeah.
Vico Ortiz.
Yeah.
And it's just like relatable. It's like
I was like-
I'm not a boy.
Whole cast.
So
While we're on
I wanna become a
HBO
girl.
shows, we watch Minx, and man, dude, anything Jake Johnson is in, I'll watch it till like I watched Let's Be Cops. I was gonna watch Jurassic World anyway, but like he's in that too. Which, by the way, he's not in the second one.
No, he's
I mean,
not.
it's in the
He's
first
just
one.
in the first one.
That's so upsetting because his character was so
it's
good.
okay.
No,
it's
fine
not
because
okay.
No. It's okay because he got lucky. He got out of the bad one. Fallen
Ah.
Kingdom is one of the worst Jurassic
But what
Park
if
movies.
he
What if he
made
was in it?
good?
What if he made it
I
better?
don't think he could have made it better. I'm sorry.
His
That
eyes.
Can you have imagined that whole sneaking sequence when they like sneak into the mansion? Like Jake Johnson would have been there. That would have been fucking gold.
So
Solid.
He could have been someone on there on the auctioning team and was like just made some bullshit to just like pay for this dinosaur. And I
that
know
would not have
Look at
made
my
it any
thighs.
no,
less
I know
ridiculous or
exactly he
bad.
would be in that auctioning site, like where they're looking at the dinosaurs, because I remember he had a specific interview where everyone was asking him like, how come you always like end up playing like the same like character, but it's always feels like refreshing? And he's like, it's because I like just doing the same things over and over again, and I'm okay with it. And he's like, yeah, like you'll notice like sometimes like I'll just sit in a scene just because I want to. Like we'll do a scene and I'll just ask the director, like, can I do this but sitting down? and he will. And that's why in all of Jurassic World he's sitting down. He doesn't actually stand. In most scenes of New Girl, he's on the couch.
I know
because
he's sitting down.
He's sitting down. I'm pretty sure when he recorded Peter B. Parker, he's sitting down.
Sitting down.
He's sitting down.
I mean,
he's-
that's a sitting down character.
He's just a sitting down character.
He kind of is, yeah.
In Minx, like he's just sitting down
With
constantly.
his cock out.
With his,
Oh,
well, no, that one
really?
doesn't. No, unfortunately,
No,
not.
I'm
no,
just joking.
No, that one.
There's a
doesn't
lot of
happen
cock in it
yet.
though.
He does have thick thighs, though. I will give him that. That's
Thick thighs.
thick
too, so
thighs.
much.
Jake Johnson, Red or Die. That's my.
If it wasn't evident, this show is not
This
friendly.
is not for kids.
I'm
no.
yeah. I
Not
think Nick
a
told
kid
me
show.
last week not to watch it with my
Yeah, do not watch it with Jesus
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah. Also, back to the topic of characters that we were hoping that we would love, but were disappointed by.
Uh-huh.
Iron Fist
Oh yeah, yeah.
was a real bad,
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
what
was
was,
hyped for him.
we got
I have one. Rogue from X-Men.
The
Rogue
movies?
from
I hate Rogue.
In the
I hate Rogue.
movies. In the
Mhm.
movies. Okay.
Mhm.
We're as long as we're on the same page of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I stand by the
hate her.
fact that those movies are not great.
the X movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the Wolverine movies. That was a pretty
Which
good.
one?
All of them, actually. I know the
That reminds me, I
Wolverine
do
is.
wanna
I
do
know
a
Wolverine
Fox
origin
rewatch.
story is really bad. I know that one's really bad. But I don't know what it is about that movie. I just really
There's
like
something about Hugh Jackman.
it. Yeah, it's just something
like,
about Hugh Jackman.
I don't know if I don't like Rogue or if I don't like the
Anna
actress who,
Paquin.
the way she portrayed Rogue.
That's not Rogue. There was no Southern accent. That was not Rogue.
I hate
Awful.
it.
Awful.
Yeah, no, those movies are just Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
And some of the X-Men. Like, I'll stand by the fact that X2 is good, but majority of X-Men movies, in my opinion, are bad, with the exception of, let's say, First Class. But yeah.
Laiba, I have to ask, why is Knuckles and Shadow on your list?
I do like
Here.
Shadow. I'm gonna defend Laiba whatever she says about Shadow, because I do like Shadow.
Knuckles is the hot one.
No, Shadow is.
Knuckles is also hot.
Honest, okay.
With Idris Elba's voice, yes.
Hang on. Okay, wait, hang on. I think
You're
like
gonna tell
taste.
me Knuckles wasn't hot before Idris Elba.
I think it's I think it's a generational thing. You know how like dads are in right now. Life is like dying.
Dads are in?
Yeah,
Dads
dads
are
are
in.
like, you know how like dads are in, or like
Like Mando's a DILF.
yeah, Mando's like major.
Okay.
dilf.
Oh, true.
You know how like there's like a trends of attraction that go on. You know, like
Yeah.
Or we're
like
getting
Edward
old.
is like the classic, just like edgy, like, oh man, he's like too cool for me, like out of my league kind of vibe. And then as the years progress, everyone's like, fuck Edward for a little bit. But then we moved on to like dads or like really strong masculine types, and now we're kind of going to the
I feel like
to
that's just a
Steve-
product
to
of
Steve
getting
Grant,
older, though,
to
Nick.
back to Steve
Let me
Grant's.
explain.
I think Knuckles
myself
and
with
Shadow
Knuckles.
kind of fall into that like whole thing. Like if you were in a Shadow, like you definitely shopped at Hot Topic for a majority of your life.
Hi. Still
Um,
do.
And then, you know, Knuckles is like a different trend right. Like everyone's like, yo, fucking Knuckles is hitting right now. You know what I mean? Like Knuckles is
Okay,
hitting
let
right
me
now.
Has
explain.
anyone
I think they
seen
both
the
have
new
the
Sonic film,
Bad
by the
Boy
way?
personas, right?
I want to watch it so bad, but I have had a thing for Knuckles for years, ever since I was a kid.
Mhm.
With like the video games, I was like, Sonic's fucking annoying. Like
Yes,
he's
he is.
so annoying.
Whoa, I love that guy.
Like
Okay,
Sonic
go on.
is
Yeah, it's
so
fine.
annoying, but then Knuckles comes in and
Sonic is like a little kid full of sugar.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Knuckles is calm. He's cool. He has nothing to worry about.
Mhm.
And it's the same.
Now sounds like
with,
Idris Elba.
Now he sounds like Idris Elba. Same with Shadow. I see like Shadow and Knuckles as like the same because they're both like the bad guys.
Right.
But yeah, and I also have the same thing with I didn't add him to the list, but I don't know if you guys have played or
Forgot if you say
watched
Mega Man.
I love Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Are you about to say like the red version of Mega Man? I forget his name.
Proto Man?
Proto Man.
There we
I
go.
love
Are you
Proto
about to
Man,
say
dude.
Proto Man?
I am well known for my simping of Proto Man, let me say.
Lava really is
Because-
about the I can fix him, you know, kind of vibe. Like he's I can fix
I mean,
him.
yes, but also
I
I
can do
never
it.
expected this side of Laiba.
Listen, okay, Proto Man is different just because when I was a kid,
There
My
was
brother
that
had-
Mega Man show.
Mega Man,
there's a Mega Man show.
Mega Man NT
and-
Warrior.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was a good
yes.
show. I remember
So,
wanting the
my
little
brother-
toy.
Yeah, my brother had this massive figure of Mega Man, and I got one too, but mine was Warrior Proto Man,
Oh,
and he
sick.
had a laser sword for
Uh-huh.
a hand.
Yeah.
And he had like long gray hair
Yeah.
with the helmet.
Wait,
and
yeah.
that was my acting.
Wait,
He
wait,
had, like,
so
a
do you-
yellow cape.
Do you like Riku from Kingdom Hearts?
I have never played Kingdom
Oh my
Hearts.
god, you would love Riku from Kingdom
Can I look,
Hearts.
can I look him up?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
Yeah.
love
look
how
him up.
Laiba and I have our types. Mine are like the broken, sad little emo boy.
I would have loved him. I would have loved
Yeah,
him.
you
Mine
absolutely
was
would've
just like the
loved
I
him.
can fix him bad boys.
Yeah.
Mine's just all over the place.
Oh my
I
god.
also had a crush on a couple Tekken characters.
Oh, I love Tekken. Which
I
ones?
never expected Laiba to be a Tekken fan, but okay.
I love Tekken. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so got it. Me and Laiba are mortal enemies because I'm an MK fan.
Really?
I love
I
Mortal Kombat. I,
love-
fucking love Mortal Kombat.
I love Tekken. Like Jin. Oh my god.
Jin
That
Kazama. Oh man, I
That
love
hurts.
that guy.
Jin Kazama.
That hurts.
Jin
I love
Kazama.
him.
Oh man, I used to play
Yeah.
Tekken with my
Ouch.
uncle all the time. He would beat my ass every single time. I would never win. I hated Devil Jin for like the longest time. I was like, this is a stupid character. I hate this. Like, I can
I was
fly for
played
no
as
reason.
a Lily. I was played as Lily and
Oh,
Wing.
okay. Yeah. See, you know, fun fact secretly, I love Mega Man NT Warrior. That's like one of those fandoms that like I never talk about, but I love Mega Man NT Warrior. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Every time I would talk about Mega Man, no one would know what it was.
NT Warrior?
No, just
No,
Mega,
just Mega
Man.
Man
Oh,
in
just like Mega Man in
general.
general?
Yeah,
Oh, it's awful. How could you live
I
life?
feel like a psychopath.
Yeah, no, Mega Man NT Warrior is my favorite. I played all the games on GBA. There was like a continuing story, but like it was always this. It was just the same story repeated over and over again. But yeah, Mega Man is shoot.
Dope.
I only knew him from Smash.
Oh yeah. He's one of the versions that shows up when you do the Final Smash. You know, like all of them come out.
Yeah.
He's the one with the yellow square in his helmet. That's my favorite.
With a bit of
one.
red.
With a little bit.
By the way, Laiba, you know the Tekken characters are in Smash Bros, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jin is in Smash Bros. I think.
Yeah. Ryu is.
Ryu's also in Smash. They took like one fighting character from every fighting game, and they were like, "Yeah, get in here."
Damn.
With the exception of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Knuckles and Shadow. Would have never.
However, speaking of like shows we used to watch as kids that we like still kind of love, Bakugan for me.
Oh, I love Bakugan. I played
Oh,
Bakugan.
I
I think
love
that-
Bakugan.
Played Bakugan for a little bit.
If
The
no one
old
knows what
version sucked.
Bakugans are, the old version sucked.
Yeah, the newer version's a lot better.
Like the new version's game is a lot better.
Proto
Like,
Man.
God, you did not. Okay, she.
For all our
God,
listeners, she just changed
Love
her
that.
background to Proto Man.
Look how cute he is.
His head looks like a
We're doing
Bakugan.
childhood shows. I
Oh, yeah,
did,
childhood shows. Let's go.
Lala from Teletubbies. The
Oh yeah.
I was more of a
Lala.
Tinky Winky boy.
That's
I
funny.
need to remember. I like the yellow one.
Yeah,
That's
Lala.
Lala.
That's
Lala.
Lala. Okay.
Wait,
Doll
Tinky
over.
Winky.
My favorite. So
Dipsy, Lala.
Dipsy?
if I had a,
Okay. Wait, it's Dipsy?
Yeah.
I always thought it
And
was something
Poe.
else.
I know Pipsy. Oh, Pipsy. Poe is the red one.
That was
Yeah.
the red one.
That was
Dipsy's not
Yeah.
green.
Green, yeah.
My like childhood like simp character was Sam from Danny Phantom.
Okay, I thought you were about to say like one of the Teletubbies.
No.
No.
You
Sam-
figure I
To be
really
fair,
love
mine was
Poe.
a kin, not a
My-
a simp.
My simp was Sam from Danny Phantom, and basically any cartoon character that fit into that category of like emo girl was my move. When I first met Angelica, she was very much into like grunge, so she was very like in that grungy style, like oversized flannel, tights, fishnets. It was really
Yeah.
we had a
My
I think
dream-
mine was
what I wanted to
Sam
do.
from Totally Spies.
oh my god, Totally Spies, dude! I forgot that
Totally
show.
Spies.
Whoa.
Damn.
That was a
love
very
that
gay
show.
show that I never realized that was until I grew up.
I want someone here to guess my simp from when I was a kid.
Oh man.
Okay, I gotta rewind time a little bit for me.
It's Proto Man. Okay, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Diego from Go Diego Go.
What is your right? Is she?
No.
Okay.
God.
It's just like how old is life would be.
Okay, is
Yeah,
the
that's what I
for
gotta think
kids
about.
era of TV?
Let's say like.
Okay, tell me if it was YTV or Teletoon.
It's a film. It's a film.
It's a film?
movie.
Was it?
Pixar?
Was it? Oh my
DreamWorks?
God! Was it Junie from Spy Kids?
It's a cartoon.
Spy Kids? No.
No, fucking Junie was.
I
annoying
don't know.
as
I
shit.
can't.
However,
I
did love
can't
Carmen.
range my brain around it. Who is it?
Okay. So it's an animated film, or is
It's
it
an
on live?
animated film.
Animated
Okay.
film.
It's an
Is it Jim
DreamWorks?
Hawking from Treasure Planet?
I've never seen.
Oh
Treasure
my
Planet.
God! I hate it here.
Laiba, is it a Disney film?
And it is a Disney film.
Okay.
Okay.
Early
Is it
2000s.
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Are they
Remy.
from? Is it Sully from Monsters Inc?
No.
Okay, wait. Side story. I was at when I was at Disneyland the other day. We were talking to a woman, and she said she was at Disney World, and she referred to the Ratatouille ride as Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
It's Remy.
Ratatouille.
She's like, you know the Ratatouille. He's like, there's a Ratatouille ride, and I was like, Ratatouille.
Okay,
She was like a white woman. I just didn't want to
No,
correct.
you
I didn't have
should
the
never go to
empathy.
For my
France.
Disney movie crush, Prince Eric.
Okay. Wait, who's
No.
wait. I want to know what Laiba is.
I wanna look.
Cusco.
Cusco.
No, it's not Cusco.
Oh, is it Shang from?
It's got to be Shang.
Mulan?
right?
No.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Come on, you gotta tell us.
Is
now.
it from Brother Bear?
No, hang on. Whoa. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Lightning McQueen.
No.
I
Hi,
love
hi.
that
Was it War and Peace?
thing. Oh my god.
No.
Jack
Did
Sparrow?
I say it?
No, okay,
Will
one more guess.
Turner?
One more guess. Hang on. It's Jake, American Jack and Jake Long.
No. Shockingly.
Okay.
Meet the Robinsons.
No.
Not a lot. Not another
Well,
one.
I'm out.
Oh wait. Oh, Nani's boyfriend in Lilo and Stitch.
Actually, that's a good guess.
He's cute. He's
so
cute. He's a
cute.
cute.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, Tyler kind of looks like him.
Whoa!
If Tyler cut his hair, yeah.
If he
And
were to
just
cut his
parted
hair
it?
enough and just shave his
Yes.
facial hair, he easily could look like what's his face from
Cute.
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
And I
man.
say that with love. Wait,
Is
was it
that
from
it?
The Recess?
No, it's
Okay.
a movie.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean,
Laiba.
they had a
Just-
movie.
Just tell us.
Go,
Just
tell
tell
us.
us.
Kovu from Lion King. 2,
Oh my
Simba's
god!
brother.
Of course.
I
Us before
should've
too.
known.
You told
I
The
knew
us.
that.
fucking lion.
Lion.
I've
Oh no,
sent
that
you Kovu
it is on
memes,
here.
I'm
The
pretty
lion.
Yeah,
bro.
you did.
Oh
The
my
first
God.
time, I think the first time Victoria followed me, she saw my Kobu video and she just kept sending me Kobu memes.
Well, it's because
And
one
then
of
a
my
friendship was born.
other friends from TikTok, she loves Kovu too.
He's cute. He
Oh,
was
man.
cute. Let me just
Yeah.
say,
He is that edgy
Like,
boy.
what a stud.
You
God,
could
Laiba,
fix
do you just
him.
have all this ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does. Okay, speaking
comes
of like, since we're on the topic of borderline furries, well, actually, I think mine would be considered like a full furry. It's the captain from Treasure Planet.
Yeah, I figured.
The
I don't think I have one.
have you guys seen it? I know Lab hasn't seen it, but Vic,
I
have you
haven't
seen Treasure
seen it.
Planet?
Mm.
So the captain from Treasure Planet is a cat lady. Let me see if I can pull it up. Just search it. Oh my god, what's the name of the captain? It is Captain Sparrow. No, that's Captain Amelia.
I can edit
Captain
it
Amelia.
out. It's fine.
Yeah, Captain Amelia from Treasure Planet got me feeling a kind of way when I first.
Oh, she's a cute little
Maybe.
mouse, right?
She's a cat technically.
Oh, she's a cat.
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, yeah, she's a feline. And it was so cute because in the movie she ends up with Dr. Doppler, who's a dog, and they have little cat dog babies. A little weird, but it's cool.
Is she a mouse or a person?
She's a cat.
Mix of both.
She's a cat. She got curves.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I love Treasure Planet, and this is one of the reasons because Captain Amelia. Top
I
of the
don't
list
have one.
forever.
I don't have a furry crush.
Okay, this doesn't have to be furry.
Doesn't have to be
all
furry.
Okay,
What was
well,
your
I don't
Disney
have like
one?
an animalistic.
I
Okay,
love
well,
Color
no,
coding
hey, wait, you
personality.
just said Disney. I just said Disney. You could pick whatever. There's a lot of animals in Disney. We don't judge here, all right?
I'm just trying to think of it, though.
And one of them's a monster.
What did them so monster?
Conchu.
Got you.
You know what? Can we say Conchu? I'll say Conchu.
Got you.
Conchu.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh man, that's funny.
He's like I've been meaning to make a video, so you guys will hear it first. That Conchu and Mark and Steven all give big Venom Eddie energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
no, people have been
100%
saying
of
that.
the
I
time,
agree.
I'm surprised I haven't really seen so many people do it. But like with the parasite, like come on.
Yeah,
I mean, they do keep calling Steven a parasite.
that's true. Yeah. Wait, Vic, what was yours for Disney?
Prince Eric.
Prince
He
Eric,
was my
right,
first
right,
and
right.
favorite.
What about you,
'cause
Johnny?
I love Little Mermaid.
I
Wait,
love Little
first
Mermaid.
what?
Your Disney
Doesn't have
simp
to be
or,
an animal.
or anybody
Disney
you love.
crush?
Princess
Sure, yeah,
or
your Disney
prince.
crush. Go ahead.
I didn't think on
Sebastian.
this.
Is it Sebastian? Did you
Sebastian,
Must be
God.
Sebastian.
It's not Sebastian.
Is it
I've been told I
Simba?
look a little bit like Prince Eric, though.
Was Simba,
which is
dude?
funny.
Simba's handsome.
It is not
It's
Simba.
the haircut. I
Yeah,
think.
it's your
haircut?
hair, Johnny.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. My ex-girlfriend had a big thing for Prince Eric, so maybe now I know why.
There you
I
go.
don't know. Like, okay, let me think about this really hard for a moment. What? Like
Obi-Wan
crush?
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there.
So
That's
like
pretty
all
good.
of Disney?
Add
Yeah.
video.
Anything,
You know
yeah.
what, I'll just say Sylvie. I'll say Sylvie.
Okay, that's
You know,
I really
But
like
like,
Sylvie.
what about as a kid?
yeah, like as
Okay,
a kid,
as a
dude.
kid,
it's your youngest
Yeah.
one.
I feel like you would have had a crush on the girl fox from Robin Hood.
What's that? What's
What's her
that
name?
scene you would rewind every time when your parents weren't in the room and you were like,
Come
what's-
on.
Okay, you know,
There's
okay, you know
one
what? No. Now
scene.
that you say that, I do remember. Padme from Star Wars Episode 2.
What?
I'm not
the
even
the
joking.
claw.
I don't even remember. Just Padme
Oh, the
in Episode
coochie.
2.
Oh
By the way,
man.
this is my
Coochie
least
of
favorite
steel.
Star.
Oh man, yeah. Oh my god, I love. You know what, Padme? I was so hyper fixated on as a kid.
Mhm.
She was a big kid. I don't know. I wanted all her clothes and to be her and everything. But also, you know what, Obi-Wan? I had a video like a long time ago, get a lot of views, like maybe like 20K likes. I was just like, oh yeah, like. Oh, my boyfriend, like, I thought I was gonna get, like, a Kylo Ren, but I got, like, a Ben Kenobi.
Yeah. Oh, Ben
Do
Kenobi's,
anything.
or not Ben. Ben's on your list. Well, Kylo Ren's on your list.
Kylo Ren's on my list. I love him so much.
Yeah.
He's just, emo, brooding, sad boy. Also, Space Latino dad. I'm
Space
surprised we
Latino.
haven't said as much on Mando because
Oh yeah, Mando.
Space Latino
I
dad.
saw him driving today.
Oh wow.
I was on the train and I was going through that downtown and we have this like they're
the
filming on
sets and stuff.
they're filming on this street and they were filming I think a high speed chase scene. It was like 10 in the morning and I saw him drive in a little blue car. That was my man's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. Honestly, you know what? I really love him in Kingsman.
Yeah.
Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stupid, but I do love him with a whip.
Does any-
What did Nick say? Laiba would eat that.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, has
she would
anyone
eat that
rewatched-
burger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has anyone rewatched our Free Guy video? Because me and Nick straight up start joking about Laiba eating.
Oh man,
Pedro
eating that
Pascal.
burger up, bro. She'd go for
She
seconds.
would be at the end of that table waiting for seconds.
She'd want
Yeah.
a double of that Pedro Pascal burger.
This feels very fresh.
She wants a third pounder of
Very
it.
fresh. Have you
What
guys
is?
seen that movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
I love that movie. Yeah, I love all.
Not
of
enough cannibalism for me.
Really?
What does any? Okay, I might be the only one who watches anime. We've never talked about anime. Does anyone have an anime simp or kin
Howl.
or who?
And
Howl from
Death-
House.
from Death
How's
Note.
Moon's
Yeah, I want to give him a little kiss.
What was yours,
What?
Johnny?
Emo sad boy, of course.
Oh.
He's so pretty.
What?
What was your answer?
Oh,
No,
my gosh.
N from Death Note.
N
No,
from
L,
Death-
L, my
I
bad.
was like, well, N's a child. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah, no, my bad. L.
L, yeah, okay.
L was dope as hell,
L
man.
was
Like I
pretty
was
sick.
looking at him like, fuck, I wish I was that smart.
Yeah. What about you, Laiba? Did you ever watch anime?
I'm rewatching one right now. It's his name is Zero from
I thought you were going to
Vampire
say
Knight.
Zuko.
Oh, okay.
It's Zuko.
Yeah.
It's Zuko.
Zero from Vampire Knight.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
Yeah.
though, since someone did say Zuko, I did have a slight thing for Azula.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's batshit. That's fun.
I think
She
it was,
ba-
You met me?
she was a baddie though, especially on that beach episode. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Like the moment she's talking to the guy and then she's just talking about like ruling the world, I'm like, you know what?
Well, she
Fuck,
has like
I'm hot, I'm
step
into
on me
that.
energy, you know? She has that
Exactly.
step on me vibe, you know?
It's like
Yeah.
Sylvie.
yeah, okay. That's
But Zuko,
Okay.
I do love a little a Zuko.
anything honestly, anything that he voices.
Dante Bosco.
Dante Bosco, anything he voices is I'm
Dante
all about.
Bosco.
Yeah, just Dante Bosco. Kuya.
Oh, this is Zero, by the way. This is
Sick.
Zero.
There's a anime boy with
He's
white
cute.
hair on the screen.
Silver. He has
Eyes.
silver hair,
Take your
purple
pick, everybody.
eyes.
Really tall.
He is part vampire.
Really tall collar too.
Yeah.
I have two. One was My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh. That was one. That's like the super easy
How am
one.
I not surprised?
Does
oh
the
my-
Dark Magician count?
Dark Magician does
Dark
count.
Magician Girl, Dark Magician, all of them
Dark
count.
Look, they are
Magician.
drawn as characters in the anime. They count. They can pick whoever you want. Everyone loves Dark Magician Girl.
I don't know.
Nick,
if I
have you
watched
seen
it,
the
but
Lost art
Dark
for
Magician
Yes,
is
I have.
fine as fuck.
Okay, well, like Vic, like what design of Dark Magician here? We're just gonna get a little bit detailed, like the
let's-
classic purple.
Yeah, whatever was on the
Okay.
cards in like 2005-ish, 2004.
Okay.
There's one where he has eyeliner on, which is pretty cool.
Probably that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one where he's wearing all black now, and then he looks like a very pale elf. It's weird, and I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of dig it. Anyway, my second one is Colonel Hawkeye from Brotherhood, from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. She is a lieutenant to the captain, and then they don't end up getting married or fall in love, but they definitely are in love. It's like a very subordinate and boss romance, you know? Like, oh, I'll die for you because it's part of the job, but really they'll die for each other because they're in love with each other. You know, it's like one of
I
those.
love that. Enemies to
The-
frenemies.
Oh no, they're not
to love-
enemies. They're just like she's like a complete subordinate. It's like I only follow you because you're my commander, but really, like she'll just die for that guy. You know, like, and he'll do the same for her. There's like a scene in Brotherhood where they're like walking in a hallway and like one of the bad guys is like disguising as everybody else. And like he refers to Hawkeye as he always calls Hawkeye Colonel. And then in that instance he referred to her by her real name. And then she like responded back. It's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And then he shoots her in the back of the head. And it turns out to be the bad guy in disguise. It's like the colonel doesn't respond to her name. Or like not it's either doesn't respond to the name or like she never calls me that. Like cuz he responded with his name. And it's just like, oh, they know each other that well, and it was like a I love you, but don't say it out loud kind of moment. You know what I mean? Like, I love that relationship. That's my favorite. Die for that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just knock out some of these people we got on this list. Johnny, you have Peter Capaldi on here.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Oh.
Wait. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa.
Thank you.
I stand by it. He's my favorite doctor. I love him. And honestly, if Peter Capaldi's in anything these days, I will watch it. I.e., The Suicide Squad. When I heard he was in it, I was ecstatic.
He's
He's
in
the
it?
thinker.
Yeah. He's the thinker. He's the dude.
He's
with the
got
big
all
head.
the things in his head and like makes my brain good. Yes, remember?
He was in
one
charge
of
of
the
rips
ones
him
who
apart and
died
he eats
really
him.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also
No, I don't
apparently
remember.
had a weird fetish for fucking stuff. Like apparently he fucked one of the Starro people.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was all
Oh,
weird.
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He was also very not opposed to having rats crawling up his ass after
Yeah.
a rat catcher threatened him.
That's weird.
That guy.
I love Peter Capaldi even more for that, if I'm being honest. So yeah.
That's a vibe. Yeah, I like how
I'm
you just have a
just-
person there.
Kate, Vic, you have Kate Bishop, I assume.
Kate Bishop. Yeah, she was also kind of a surprise. I kind of liked her in the comics of like Young Justice, Young Avengers, not Young Justice. Wrong.
Okay, I have been
Franchise?
watching Young Justice lately, and it's amazing.
But yeah, no, for some reason, Kate Bishop, hilarious. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know much more to say. It's just like I feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the purple energy. Maybe it's like
It's the
the
purple
dead
energy
dad
for
energy.
sure.
I don't know.
It is the
Probably a little
purple
bit of both.
energy.
Dead dad
about it.
energy.
Yeah, dead dad likes archery, purple Katniss Everdeen energy.
Yeah.
Also,
any-
fuck Gale. He's the worst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That guy is actually the worst.
Who's Gale?
Gale is the
From
guy who
Hunger Games.
literally is the reason.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah, he is the
Oh,
worst.
from Hunger Games.
Yeah, war
Yeah.
criminal.
The war
I should
criminal.
know
Yeah.
this. I should know this.
The
but oh
greater
well.
good guy. It has to be
He's one
that
of those
guy.
guys where it's like you thought you would like him, but he's actually the worst.
Yeah.
He
He's
tried to disguise it with his handsome looks.
Like Icarus.
Like Icarus, exactly.
one I didn't
Exactly.
get to was Percy from Percy Jackson. That one's
Ooh.
that guy is the best. That guy is radiating Kimbo energy. That guy's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Who's your like demigod parent?
Okay, so I've thought about this for years, and it's like, as much as I think it'd be
If
cool.
Percy's on your list, I know you have.
Yeah, I know. I know I thought about this for years, and it's like, I don't know why I like take the thought of my own dad into consideration. I was like, well, my dad's nothing like any of these guys except Poseidon, because like, yeah, he's there. At least Poseidon's like an okay dad, you know? Like, at least he shows up every once in a while. Zeus never showed up, and then Hades was like too busy doing anything. So I was like, for a long time, I thought it was like between like Poseidon and Hades. but like
Mhm.
Nico D'Angelo was something like I did not relate to very much. Percy I related to a lot, but I don't know if that was just pro-tag relationship because it's like, okay, we're supposed to relate to the main character of the story. You're going to be more inclined to do that. But now I've settled that Apollo is definitely my
I
god.
like that
Yeah.
for you.
Because creative person, creative god, and it's like, okay, well, there's literally nothing else. Like I fit in the narrative constantly. I know I can do art. Any hobby I do, I try to do it as well as I can. So Apollo is my cabin.
I love
Apollo is
that.
my father.
Also,
Have you-
it's so weird just thinking back on Percy Jackson's like all these gods have been fucking so much to fill a cabin.
I
But
mean,
that's-
I don't put it past Zeus. Like, half of the issues in Greek mythology could have been avoided if Zeus just kept it in his fucking pants or his toga, I guess.
But that's like
Maybe
the
that's why
point.
it's fun.
That's kind of like the point is like it's not trying to sugarcoat like how the gods were. Like they really
Yeah.
did just fuck
They're
everything.
not good.
Yeah,
They're not good people. But
they're not
I was-
good people.
I didn't take the quiz, but I was told, my friends who read Percy Jackson and watched it, they're like, Laiba, you are the daughter of Aphrodite.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what?
I was like-
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
like that.
Okay,
Like, if I had to-
genuine-
If I had to cabin, like if I had to give you each a godparent, like I'd be Apollo, I would be Aphrodite. I feel like Vic would fall between like Hades or Ares. One of the
yeah.
two.
A little bit of chaos.
Yeah, and then Johnny, you're either like, I want to say you're Ares or Hephaestus, like one of the two.
Why Hephaestus?
Hephaestus kids just like doing whatever. They'll just do anything just because. Like a lot of the Hephaestus kids are like, yeah, we built this, and I'm like, why? It's like, why not? Like, what's wrong?
Why not?
Why not?
Fair, fair.
What were you
Fair
doing
enough.
at the time? Nothing. That we did this. That's-
I
We're
know,
just
I'm a
better
very
than
lazy
everybody.
person.
It's either that or Vic would be like on the oh my god, what is the oh my god, Artemis's Hunt. You'd also be an Artemis's Hunt, I think. That'd be pretty cool. So back to
Love
Proto
that.
Man.
Sorry.
So you keep going back to Proto Man. You keep
Switching
switching.
between-
I got tired of Zuko. And then Zuko, Zero.
Proto Man.
Yeah, that's all your cabins. I don't know. Well,
Man,
the Percy
I'm
Jackson
excited
series is
for
gonna come
Percy
soon.
Jackson series comes.
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna need to do a weekly watch party for that.
That's what we need. We need a book series, movie, or
So
TV
I
show without a
haven't
problematic.
Read it or seen the movie. Should I watch the movies? I don't
You should
know.
just
not
read the
good.
books and have your life change. Like honestly,
Yeah.
read the
Oh,
books,
okay.
change
Read
your
the
life.
books.
I need
Read
to
the
see
books.
how. I think I have most of them here.
They're really
many
good.
I
books
can't
are
find
there?
mine. 5 main
Technically,
books.
like 35.
There's
Ooh.
5 main books. Then there's 5 of the sequels. Then there's 3 of the spin-off in Kane Chronicles. And then
No,
you're good.
well, you're also forgetting the recent Apollo series, The Trials of Apollo.
I've not read those.
Okay, so the first series is about Percy Jackson. The second series is about
Percy
two-
Jackson, Hephaestus, and a few others.
No, the second series is about like Greek and Roman gods.
Oh yeah.
The first
Okay.
one's about Percy and the Greek gods, and then the third book, which is like I guess the third season of this book series, is about Apollo being punished and becoming mortal. So he has to kind of so he has to go through the trials of Apollo to prove that he can become a god again. And then there's
Good to
this
know.
subset series that Johnny mentioned, the Kane Chronicles, which is an Egyptian. It's an Egyptian series, but that exists in the Percy Jackson universe, which is crazy.
But not in the TV show universe
Huh.
because Netflix is gonna develop the Kane
I don't know.
Chronicles.
I don't know
hear.
what they're doing, but
I
that's
thought this was just about a kid who had a Greek god as a father.
It
Oh,
is.
It
It
is.
is.
mightier than the
And then
sword.
more.
in
The
Percy.
pen is the fucking sword.
I would ride or die for Percy Jackson. All right.
Oh my
It's-
God.
You know, okay. I was gonna ask you guys this. I have a video that just will not die. It's my Percy Jackson Harry Potter video. Like it will not die, no matter what. Like it'll have its lulls, but like today,
Yeah.
it just people just started liking it again. It's just like, this is on my feed again. It's been months
Oh my-
already.
I can
I
always
wish I
tell
had
how
that
like
kind of
old
video.
my videos and stuff like that just keep on coming back. Or like even ones just like what me talking about the Loki series. I guess it's popping up on like For You pages. And it's just like my hair is brown and green in these ones. Like these are really so like why are they being shown?
Yeah. So
Some of them
random.
are just like what?
The dark times.
Johnny,
algorithm's whack.
have a lot
give
left,
us your
Johnny.
speed run on Dr. Afra.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, Dr. Afra, one of the best Star Wars characters ever, in my humble to God opinion. She is probably one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. She is very gay as well, which is
Sick.
interesting.
Nice.
She's Asian.
Sick.
She is pretty much a not a shitty. She is a more morally ambiguous Indiana Jones in space with a murderous C3PO and a murderous R2D2 unit.
Sick.
It is amazing. I love it. Black Chrysanthemum is like one of her buddies as well. And yeah,
Nice.
if anyone has
one of my friends LJ they have her like tattoos.
Oh,
the
that's
Dog
cool.
Afra tattoos. You can find her on Twitch and stuff. I think she's just like LJ Afra.
okay,
Oh, nice.
Or Julie or something. I don't know. But
I thought it was
they're
LJ for like
awesome.
Last Jedi.
no, I think it's like Julie or something. But that's how I found out about Doc Afra, and I'm like,
Nice.
I get you, Johnny.
Yeah. Any
Well,
last
favorite
minute
characters
last minute speed rounds?
Well, my last one was Melee.
Melee.
Yes,
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, Melee.
we each basically have a kin there. She's me.
Yeah, she is.
Go
She is
watch her
Victoria.
Turning
Yeah.
Red
Everybody.
episode,
Go watch Turning Red, people.
and
Mhm.
you'll know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Go, no, not just watch Turning Red. Watch Turning Red, and then watch our Stream Lounge video watching Turning Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be Abby, Ariak Bayani, and Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah. That was good.
I'm so excited for the Ms. Marvel show.
I think last minute is
Those are my kins.
I just got this jersey and like I got reawakened by my like
Paybacks.
Big Hero 6 love.
Me looking into my Dead Dad movie list, and I was just like, I need.
I was waiting for
I
you to
need
put
more
Onward on
Paybacks.
there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was like, where's
saved the
Onward?
best-
I went through
best
like
for
4
last,
videos. I
best
was like,
for
where
last.
is it? Definitely what is it? Tadashi from Big Hero 6.
Mhm.
That's like no one talks about the big brother energy that exists, like, because he's definitely for people. He's there
Yeah.
for
If we would be a member of the Big Hero 6 gang, who would each of us be?
I don't
man.
want to be TJ Miller's character, but I feel like I'm him.
I love TJ Miller is the
Fred, right?
Fred, right?
Yeah, he's Fred.
He's Fred. Yeah, I think I would. Oh, man, I guess I'd be Hiro. I like Hiro. I like giant robots. It's like my favorite
I
thing.
like Hiro.
Can I be Wasabi?
Yes,
Yeah.
you could be Wasabi.
Honey Lemon's coming to mind, but looking at it, like Go-Go is very.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
Go-Go's
yeah, it
awesome.
would definitely be Go-Go. Yeah,
I love
it's the
Go-Go.
vibe, you know,
And stuff. and,
Go-Go
like, the
vibe.
the gay
yellow
energy.
Hoodie. Oh my god.
Yeah,
like
and
the
then,
purple
yeah.
hair.
Live is
Yes.
definitely what is it?
Honey
Not
Lemon?
Go-Go. Honey
Or-
Lemon. Yeah.
I got my
the artsy
Yeah.
headband. Yeah, we gotta do Big Hero 6.
I
Let's
guess
do
Zero.
it.
I guess Zuko or what is it? Oh my god, I'm like drawing blanks already.
Hero?
No. God, the voice actor for Zuko. Oh my god,
Dante
Dante
Bosco.
Dante
Bosco.
Bosco. I keep forgetting. Oh my god, I'm like drawing a blank.
If
I'm
we
so
ever
hungry.
get Dante Bosco on the show and you forget his name, oh god, Nick.
yeah, I'm gonna forget his name. I will absolutely forget his name. Then
Just saying.
no, Dante Bosco is literally every character he plays is like older brother energy. I think he's
Oh, yeah.
just
Yeah.
Zuko is
Really
technically
is.
like older brother, even though he's
Is
the
he
youngest
the
one.
older brother?
No,
Okay,
but
yeah,
he's the
that's
oldest one in the group, you know? And he's like,
Mhm.
especially in the last arc with the Fire Nation, he's like, I'm just trying to hang with you guys, man. Like,
No,
just,
he is older brother to Azula. He's
Yeah.
her older brother.
oh,
I
is he?
can't remember.
Yeah, he's
He is.
Azula's older brother.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
Azula's younger.
And then Marley
Well,
from
shit.
Onward, obviously. I really feel like Marley and I, when I watched the movie, was like, that's just me. Like, that is who I am. Like, me trying to connect with my brother, like, playing role-playing games, and he's just like, I don't want to do this. You're weird. Like, leave me alone. Not saying my brother was like that, but he was a lot more, like, nicer about it. It's just, it's so funny now because my brother likes doing that stuff, but is, like, on the opposite
About
end
you.
of just that and just, like, on the opposite end of everything. So, like, how I played Yu-Gi-Oh, he plays Magic. How, like, I'll play, like, tabletop RPGs, like
He'll play Warhammer.
D&D. He was thinking about it, but he's also, like, just really into, like, Japanese RPGs, you know, like those video game kind of things. It's like,
Persona 5.
we're in the same, like, realm, but, like, on opposite sides. Like, that's how it is.
I
And
feel
it's like,
that.
I'm trying to constantly connect with you, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's so like we're in the same space, we're same ballpark. We're just not getting there. But I love my brother. He's
No, fair
he's
enough.
graduating, by the way. Jay, if you hear this, which
Oh yay!
he probably-
Congratulations, Jay.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
We should have like a siblings episode.
Oh my god, that would be.
No, my brother
Yes.
would love that.
Oh man, we should do that.
Mind you, my brother is
Season
16 turning 17. He would be the biggest shit in
We should
the group.
interview our siblings. That'd be fun.
God.
Let's do it. Wait, whose sibling? I
My
think-
brother's going to be all over my TikTok at least whenever we're in LA together
Sick.
because I'm like, I have no problem. I'm like, he can go on my TikTok. Like, I don't want my personal life. I don't want to show it. Like, I'm gonna respect my boyfriend's
Right.
privacy, but not my brother's.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Younger sibling
Yeah,
energy
maybe,
right there.
Maybe my brother in the summer when I visit him.
Yeah.
Because I
Um,
think my brother's the oldest out of all of your brothers.
Wait, how old is your brother?
He's 26.
Oh no, my brother's 29.
Oh,
Same
Big
as
dang.
me.
wins.
Is he 20? No, he's turning 29. I keep on
Oh.
making fun of him.
I am the
He's
oldest
almost
brother. I have the.
I am also
young
the
brother.
eldest brother.
But we
Youngest.
we'll have that. We'll do that interview episode in season 2. Which, by the
Hey.
way,
This is our last episode.
This is not.
Second
Is it
one.
our last
No,
episode?
that's
Or is
our-
our second
Okay,
last
Nick-
We're
episode?
saying it because Nick, you messed.
Okay, look, guys, I messed up. Okay, I thought this was gonna be our last episode. I was at
refusing
Disneyland.
to admit
I was
that
in
he's
love.
wrong.
I took a lot of cute photos. Okay, there was a lot of
Were
things
you
going on
drinking?
yesterday. I was not. No, I was just in love. I was drunk with love.
Love drunk.
Haven't felt that one in years.
This is
dude.
my get out of jail free card right now. I just
I was in
misspoke.
love.
Next week, hopefully, will be our last episode. If
Next week should be our last.
Should
Okay,
be
you know
alright.
what we should do next week
Season
though?
finale.
You know what we should end on?
what?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. If we can all watch it. That would be pretty
I
dope.
kinda wanted
I
to do,
think
like-
our last episode should be Morbius.
Get out. I already saw it.
I
thought
can't-
it was-
I'm not reliving
I
that.
know,
thought we
no.
were doing a
We're-
reflection.
Yeah, we're gonna do a reflection. Come
We're
on,
gonna
it's been a
do
whole
reflections. That's what we're
experience,
actually
like
doing.
doing this whole thing. I kind of want to know what you guys' thoughts were when we first started. Do you guys think we were like,
Hmm.
this is gonna suck, man? Like we're gonna do this for 2 weeks.
Actually,
Save it.
we're
looked
gonna
back.
leave.
I looked
I'll
back at
save it.
our first episode, and I was like, we were so nervous.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
was-
when
yeah.
we
still
first
the
started,
same.
we were like, hi.
Yeah. So if you want to hear the terrible train wreck that started this whole thing and how we felt and stuff like that,
Join
tune
us
in-
next week.
Join us next week for our finale, where we will be talking just about us because we're cool.
Yeah,
We're
but we'll also talk
self-centered.
to you.
And we'll talk to
Very
you at the
self-centered.
same time. We're gonna make this a
Yeah,
whole
we'll
event. We're
talk
gonna have
to
a
you.
party. We should just have some spicy noodles. Oh, we should do that. We should just talk about ourselves eating spicy noodles.
Okay, so I got some more spicy noodles last week, and they are
Let's quiz
the-
each other.
Still
Oh
have
my
the
God.
two
less
times hot
spicy
from last
version.
time.
They are.
I still have the 2 times hot from last time,
Mine
guys.
is 40% less hot.
Oh,
Mine's
that's
still as hot.
okay. It's gonna be a special episode. We're gonna come up with some questions to test test us about each other.
Nick, you and I are gonna fail.
Maybe. Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
Maybe.
you guys will.
But it's gonna be a fun time where we're just gonna talk.
Wait,
and-
are we doing like another version of like Everything's Wrong?
No. This is gonna be a
No, no,
collective.
no.
This is just gonna be a collective. I'll figure out a question
Okay,
We'll
system.
figure it
We'll
out.
figure out a format.
Figure it
Yeah,
out.
because it's more about how much we pay attention to each other than actually like being right about everything else.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Johnny, you and I are gonna eat a lot of noodles.
I mean, yeah.
Just okay.
Just admit it.
We'll plan it out, and I'll
I'm
sort
already
it out.
having stomach problems, man. This is not gonna go well.
But you can catch us, the Voices of Atlas, every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can catch our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, YouTube, and join our Discord where we post all of this news regularly. We've been all very busy. After I get married, I'm going to be living on there for a long time because it's going to be a fun time. You can catch our stream lounge where we've been watching Moon Knight, and those will continue to happen for anybody who can make it. I will be on my honeymoon. I will be getting married, but I will show up when I can. It'll be a fun time. You can catch
Probably
us.
different people in season 2.
We should also probably figure out when we're coming back.
Oh yeah, we'll
We'll do that one
we'll
day.
have
Oh, wait,
that.
no,
We'll
no,
have
no,
all
we're
that
coming.
info.
We're coming back the week after Multiverse of Madness and Moon Knight finishes. That's
Yeah.
what we agreed
Yes.
on, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think I'm gonna be in Vancouver, Johnny. We might do a
Ooh.
joint episode.
Woo.
Bring your mic.
Yeah,
I
you
will.
I don't know.
Um,
We'll figure out a format.
You can
We will.
find all of these links on Twitter, Instagram, on voicesatlas.com, where you can find all of the information you need to keep up with us. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Amazing Nikender. I think that's pretty much it everywhere. So I've made it real easy for everybody. I will be getting married very soon, like 2 weeks soon. Like it's
He's
on
gonna
my
be
calendar.
love drunk
Are you sweating
all
yet?
month long,
Oh, man.
and we
So
are
cute.
so here for it.
New York Nikki's gonna be taking over while I'm away. That's gonna be fun.
Hey.
Because
Hey.
I
Perfect.
am,
Now that you have playlist.
I have a unplugged. I'm gonna have an unplugged honeymoon. Basically, I'm just not gonna look at my phone most of the day. We're getting
Most of the
magic.
morning, then just yeah.
Yeah, well, like we have magic bands, so like everything will be on there. We don't have to like really think about anything else. But if you want to keep up with my trip, I'll be posting on Instagram probably and like what we're doing. If you want to
You
see
better
what
talk to us on
my
Discord,
wedding-
Nick.
Yeah, you know what? Probably not, because I promised an unplugged honeymoon.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
hurt.
Ignore us, please.
Ignores, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm messaging Angelica
time
on
with your
Instagram.
Yeah, it's
My wife.
I've spoken it into the universe. I'm hanging out with my wife. I know I did a Mickey Mouse voice. It's because I'm going to Disney
Because
World.
you're going to Disney World.
Yeah. All right, Laiba.
Oh, hi. I have been Mixed and Anxious, also known as Laiba Hazara on Instagram, Mixed and Anxious on TikTok, and see you guys next week.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny?
I am Marvelous Johnny with 2 L's on TikTok and on most of my other platforms. There's just variations to Marvelous Johnny all over, but if you want to make it easy, just go to my TikTok because that's the bulk of my content. I've been doing a lot of Moon Knight related content lately. And yeah, just if you want to find the other links, just go to my link tree in said TikTok bio.
Yes,
It's a good time. I like to think I make good Moon Knight content.
You
Yes.
do.
You do.
But
I really
make
like my
better.
community one. Honestly, you
But I
do.
make it better. No, Johnny has the knowledge. I'm just here for the memes and the
I have the experience.
and calling out bullshit. But,
No, that's good.
I'm Victoria. You can find me everywhere at Victoria Organa, or you could go to victoriaorgana.com. Yeah, I've been talking Moon Knight like Johnny, but like different content than Johnny, so you'll have to watch both of us to get the full detail.
You have to watch all our videos, every single one of us.
Exactly, every single one. It's been weird because I've been getting those like little first comments on a lot of my videos recently. I'm like, whoa,
I don't get that.
is that what fame feels like? But Turning Red content will resume shortly. I need to redo my hair. What else? Moonlight has took over my brain. Oh, also Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
That content is also going to be coming soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got our tickets. I'm gonna
Got
go
my tickets.
Hey,
I'm
fuck-
gonna see at least 3 other TikTokers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so
Movies.
fun.
Yay.
You're gonna have such
Right,
a
you're gonna
fun
see Tyler.
time.
You need to make content with Tyler.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta make
Yeah.
content with Tyler.
Yeah.
That was the one thing
Yeah.
I didn't do because I was just like, it's
I'm
too
gonna-
fucking dark.
I'm gonna make content with Tyler, and it's just gonna be us at the gym.
Yeah.
My plan is for LA is making sure I always have my camera with me because I want to get nice portraits of all my
Oh,
friends.
I
that's
should,
nice.
I should bring a
Aw.
camera with me.
Yeah, you
You're
should.
disposable.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching our episode today. Remember to like our episodes. Remember to leave a review. By the way, that's also very much appreciated. 5 stars, everybody. 5 stars. Remember, 5 stars for these episodes.
I still have these to give away,
And we
people to
do need
review
to
us.
give those away.
We really need to figure this out.
Yeah, we will figure it out.
We're
I
on
promise
issue
you.
2 now.
I promise you. Oh yeah, issue 2. Go read it. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.